Hi everyone, how are you all doing? And I hope you guys are doing wonderfully. Today is another amazing day. If this is your first time, I would love you guys to tell me, as usual, we do this. I tell you where I'm from, and you guys tell me where you're from, right? Okay. So it's because, and why do I do this? Because we have so many new people that have joined us on Facebook and also on YouTube since last week. So I want to say a big welcome. So let's start this. Thank you so much for joining on. My name is Shola, and this is Discovering Natural, my little corner of the YT, my little corner of Facebook. And I'm located in Houston, Texas. If you can, please kindly share out this live stream because we're going to be talking about some stuff. So I want to say a big welcome to everyone joining us. For those people that were waiting, hello, Jessica, Rodachacha, Rodascha, if I can say that. Loretta, yeah, I just drooled. I just drooled. I'll tell you something. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, I made some jollof rice and it was so yummy. So this is just Nigerian rice, very, very yummy. Hi, little XOXO. How are you? Hi, Olabimpe. How are you guys doing? So as we welcome more people coming in, feel free to give me that, thumbs up. Yeah, you can give me one and I really appreciate it. And yeah, so we're going to talk about a couple of things. But a little bit of housekeeping. Hi, Jen. Jen from New York. And Oluwakemi, how are you? Hello. So we're going to talk about natural hair mistakes. Guys, we make mistakes. I make mistakes. There are mistakes to be made out there in the streets. Okay. But the thing is this. Whatever mistake we made or we've been making all throughout this time, today we are going to talk about it. And today we are going to try and figure out what we can do differently. So this is not going to be just me talking. This is going to be me and you. So what I'm going to do is that you can also ask your questions about your natural hair. I'll be taking questions. If you want to join as a guest, I will put out a link for you all. So I'm going to put out a link and you can click on that link and you can also join as a guest. So let me just add that link for you guys. I'm going to show the link on the screen. This is the link and I'm also going to put it in the comment area. So use this link to be a guest. You can appear right with me on camera. If you don't want to show your face, you don't have to show your face. We just have to be able to hear you. So one of the mistake that I made earlier on in my natural hair, I don't want to call it journey because this natural hair is a lifestyle. I do not want to call it journey. Hi, Caitlin. And Akula, all the way from Turkey. How are you doing? Yeah, so I don't want to make it. I made this mistake where I thought that by using shampoo, conditioner, only conditioner in my hair will become curly like mahogany curls. You guys know mahogany curls. So some people might not know mahogany curls. So let me just pop her up on the screen. I'm going to go to YouTube. Let's go over to YouTube. I'm going to go to share my screen right now. Let me switch to the right account here. So Discovering Natural, and I'm going to go over to YouTube right over here. And my first mistake was this. I thought my hair would be like this person, mahogany curls. This was what I thought by using conditioner all the time. I was thinking my hair would look like her hair. Okay, let me make it bigger. Yeah, so I thought if I keep on using conditioning my hair, conditioning my hair, conditioning my hair. Thank you, Medical Humanity. Thank you so much. So I always thought that if I keep on using conditioner my hair will look exactly like our hair. So this brings me up to the first mistake that we make as naturals. We make these mistakes where we think that our hair will turn into somebody else's hair. You have to realize that your hair is your hair. Your hair will not be somebody else's hair. Your hair is the hair. As long as you take care of your hair, whatever pattern, whatever curl, whatever, that is what your hair is. We're so stuck up on curls, on, oh, I want my hair to be curly, or I want my hair. I tell you, the people that have some of the most beautiful hair are hair that doesn't have curls. Their hair is like this big afro, no curl, no definition. So that's the first mistake we make. And those mistakes have caused a lot of people to texturize their hair without knowing that they're actually damaging their hair later on. So mistake number one, not accepting our hair. I feel when we accept our hair, we'll do better. So a little bit about myself. If you guys don't know, there's this new app. It's not new. It's like been around for nearly a year now, called Clubhouse. So on this app called Clubhouse, I am able to chat with you all. So if you guys want, you can follow me on that app. And I've made it so easy for you to follow me on the app called Clubhouse. If you're on the app called Clubhouse, you can find me. Just search for one word, natural hair. That's me. Even if you don't know my full name, natural hair. Put the words together, that's me. So you can find me on Clubhouse, and let me see if I can pull it up. I don't know if I can pull it up for you guys, but let me do this. I'm going to pull it up for you guys so that you guys can see the app, and then you can follow me on that. So if you don't know about Clubhouse, it's a very, very interesting app. It's a very, very nice app to kind of, help you with, learning more about things, just pretty much learning about anything in terms of life, in terms of talking with people. I go live on Clubhouse I go live on Clubhouse every Tuesday and Thursdays. So you guys will be able to follow me on there. So I'm gonna pop up my phone so you all will be able to see my phone, huh? I'll show you. I'm like probably the first person in social media showing you my phone, but I'm gonna show you guys my phone. Okay. So this is my phone. Let's pop it up for you all to see. Okay, so I'm gonna pop up my phone in the corner, and today is gonna be a pretty laid back day. Okay, so this is my phone, and this here is Clubhouse right over here. You guys see that? Yeah, so that's Clubhouse and this Clubhouse app. So I'm gonna show you guys how to follow me on Clubhouse. When you get to Clubhouse, so you're gonna go inside Clubhouse. This is what the app looks like. Once you go into Clubhouse, you're gonna search. Click on the search button right over there, and then you're going to search for natural. Let me make it bigger if I can. I don't know if anyway, you guys will be able to see natural hair. You see, once you search for natural hair, there I am, the first person right there. See? So you just have to type natural hair, and there I am. So you can find me on Clubhouse and follow me. So when you find me, just click my name, and then you just click follow. So that's how you find me. And I hope to connect with you guys also on Clubhouse, similarly to how I connect with you on YouTube. So yeah, so that is how I connect with Clubhouse. You have to download it from the App Store. Right now, the app Clubhouse is invite only. So when you download it, and if you have friends that have invites, you can ask them to invite you in and stuff. So that is it. And the more that you use the app, the more you get invites. So it's an amazing app. I go live every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 p.m. Central Time. So it's for 1 hour. We go live. We talk about natural hair. We have a big group of people on there. So talking about the first mistake. So you guys know the first mistake. As I'm telling you about the mistake, I'm going to answer one question right now. So feel free to be putting your question out there. So we have a question, and the very first question, let me grab it from the screen, and I'm going to turn this. So if you want to join in, you can join in, and I'm going to let that kind of scroll on the screen. Okay, So we're going to let that so that you guys can join in as a guest, right? Okie dokie. Please excuse me if I'm repeating myself all the time. I worked night shift today, so I've been up since 2 something. So please bear with me if you can. So the first question that someone asked, I saw that question right over there. The first question that someone asked, someone said Ghana Jollof. No, I didn't eat Ghana Jollof. I ate Nigerian Jollof. I'm not going to get there with you guys because there's a huge Ghana Jollof, Niger Jollof. Which one is better? I don't know. I just make my own Jollof. Okay. So, yeah. Thank you so much for the love. And the first question is from Little XOXO. Do you have 4C hair? I have a mixture of different types of hair on my head. Let me see. I have mixture. I have 3C like down there. I have 3C down here. And then I have 4C right in the middle over here, and then I have 4B, 4A, 4B just going around there. So I don't have full-blown 4C here. My oldest daughter, she has a mixture of 4A, 4B. So yeah, that's what I have. Thank you so much for that question. So the second mistake that we make is thinking that only products, and I want you guys to hear me clearly, thinking that only products will fix everything that is wrong with our hair. There's a danger, a very costly danger, when you think that only hair products will fix your problem of what's going on with your hair. This is why I say so. Your hair issues does not only depend on products. You also have to look at your health. You also have to look at your lifestyle. You also have to look at your nutrition. So let me break it down for you in this way that you understand. If you're using the best product and the product has been working well for a lot of people, but you have a health condition that requires you to take a particular medicine, and that medicine side effect of the medicine is dry scalp, hair loss. No matter how much you use that product, you are still using the medicine which goes inside your body. So the topical application of that product doesn't work as great as if you are not having that health issue. So that is with your health. Now, with your lifestyle, if your lifestyle is a lifestyle where it's so stressful, you are stressed out all the time, you do a job where your hair is exposed to the elements all the time, you might not see results from a product that works brilliantly for someone else that doesn't have any stress, someone else that is doing well in terms of their stress level, in terms of taking care of their hair and stuff. So that is with the lifestyle. Now, in terms of your nutrition, I don't even have to tell you this. What you eat is what comes out. If you are eating foods that are bad for you, if you are not eating foods enough, so you might notice that if you are, now it's January, everybody's dieting, you might notice your hair changing when you do some things. I have a couple of friends that they are now vegans. They didn't used to be vegans, and they noticed their hair changing in a way that they like. That's them. It works for them. If you change your lifestyle and your hair is doing well and you stop a particular food group, your hair is the last part of your body. Your hair, nails, and skin is the last, if we can call it an organism together, that gets that nutrient. So no matter how perfect the product works for you, the perfect product that works for one person might not work for you because of those factors. So it's very important for us to understand this. So that is the second mistake we make, always thinking that one product will fix it. Okay? You have to assess all these angles of your life to know that those products might work. They might work great for one person, but because of you, because of who you are, and even because of so many other factors that I've not mentioned, it might not work as great for you. Okay? So let us, I hope that is clear to everybody. Let us take another message, another question, and then I'll share one more thing about myself on this internet. So every time I'm going to share something about myself, and I hope you are taking notes. So the first thing I shared about myself was I'm on Clubhouse, and you can find me through Natural Hair, by searching for Natural Hair on Clubhouse app. Okay, so the next question, and hi, Catherine, how are you doing? So the next question that we have right here, and remember, you can be a guest, you can come on, you can talk to me and stuff. So we had another question from Itzy. Okay, lovely. I love when people are asking questions. I really, really love it, and I'm making sure I'm not missing anybody's question. So it's no, it's a Litty, sorry. Litty says, Shola, do we have to twist our hair? No, you don't have to twist your hair. You can style your hair whichever way you want to. So let me tell you, there's so many styles out there. YouTube is your friend. If for years, I never even went to a stylist. I went to a stylist for the first time since 2011, last year. Nearly 9 years, I went to a stylist. So if you go to our YouTube channel, this is one way. You can go to our YouTube channel, Discovering Natural. When you go to our YouTube channel, you'll see our new banner. Hope you guys like it. I tried. So you go to the YouTube channel, you can do a search, any style you want, or you can say you want to search for natural hair styles. You see, right there. I'm going to make it bigger again. Right here, you just search for natural hairstyles. Or you can come up on your phone and search Discovering Natural Hairstyles. When you press enter, you'll see all these styles. Some styles are twists, some styles are not twists, some styles are just buns, some styles are just cornrows, some styles are different styles. Like, for example, this style over here, although it looks like cornrow, it is not cornrow. It's just, you're just rolling your hair. So there are different styles out there. So even if you come here and say playlist, right there, once you click on that, I'm going to make it natural hairstyles. I think I put it like that. Anyway, so you can see more styles, very quick hairstyles, different things. You can go on and on and on. So YouTube is your friend. There's so many tutorials out there, so you don't have to know how to braid. So like this one here, this here, that's not, you don't have to braid, okay? There's no braiding going on. So it might look as if we're braiding hair, but we're not braiding hair. If you look closely, you see how it looks as if the hair is braided? There's no braiding going on there. So yeah, so just to let you, if you have any issues with getting hairstyles, let me know and I'll hook you up, okay? So that was the second mistake. That's the second question. And one other thing, so a little bit about myself. This is kind of fun. So every time I tell you a mistake that I personally have made, a mistake that I feel people have made, I'll also share something about myself. Okay, so I told you I go live on Clubhouse every Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? Every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I go live on Amazon. Okay, so if you guys don't know, Amazon is where you go shopping, right? Okay, but I also go live on there. I also have videos on there, videos that are like 2 minutes long, 1 minute long, 30 seconds long, 20 seconds long. So you all can go, and I mean, if all of you are on here, we have over nearly 100 people watching right now from both platforms. And so I would love you to do this for me. I would love you to go to my Amazon page. So this is my Amazon page, and I'm going to put it on the screen. I'm going to let it stay on the screen right now. Okay. I'm going to do this so that it stays on the screen. It's not scrolling. Right there. Okay, so this is my Amazon page, and you can go to this page, amazon.com/shop/discovery natural. When you go on the page, I would love you, please, to click this follow button. I'm not going to be sending you anything. You won't be getting like information from me like, oh, hi. No, just click the follow button. It is totally free. And on here, you can see links like shoppable pages. So I talk about each product. Even this is like food that I eat, different things. So you get to know me more. I use this when I make my beans, and you can also, so these are just screens. When I have pimples, this is what I use. And then you can come on here and you can even watch. So this is like what I made for the girls, for my daughters. I made this for their lunch yesterday. It's plantain flour. And so you learn a little bit about myself, because I'm one of those people that even if we're talking here, I want you to get to know me more as an individual, that even when you see me on the street, you feel as if we've known each other forever. So this is something that we eat, plantain fufu, and we eat it with eforiro. So this is with vegetable. So I'm just struggling. I'm making this while my daughter is filming. And you know, African food, you need energy. You need energy when you are eating African food. So of course, after all that struggle, mixing the whole thing, this is the beautiful eforiro with oxtail, and I love it. It's so yummy. So also, you can also find other information like just quick video tutorial, like how to use crop former and all this other stuff. So this is some other stuff. And what happens is that when you watch this, so the difference between watching this on YouTube and watching this on Amazon is that while you're watching it, everything I'm using, you can see everything right here. And if you decide to buy it, you can buy it. And I do make a little bit of commission out there. So I have to tell you, I do that. And it helps support for me to get you better and better quality. So please, I would love you to subscribe, follow my page. And on here, you can see everything from makeup, all the makeup I wear, what I used to exercise. I found this really nice jump rope. This jump rope, really nice. It's really good. It keeps your calorie, checks your calorie and all that. And then also here, you can see my live stream. So down here, this is my live stream that I've done previously. Okay, I was spotting my new friend on my head. Okay, so that's a little bit by myself. Sorry, I went out on a tangent, but I just wanted you guys to show you. So feel free to follow my Amazon page right there. I'm going to put the link right here for you guys. So my Amazon page, and I'm going to put the link for you all right here. Let me grab it, and then we will get to number 3. Okay, so this is the link. I'm going to show it again. Save, show, and let's put it on the link, and then we'll get to the next question. So let me see the next question that we have from, oh my goodness. Okay, awesome. We have someone joining us now. Energy. Hi, Energy. Let me add you to the stream. Hi, Energy. How are you doing? You need to turn on.
Good. Yo, this is crazy. I'm actually in the street.
Hi, how are you doing? Can you
good.
reduce the volume?
Okay.
Okay. So do you have a question?
Oh yes. Okay. I got my hair braided for like the first time yesterday.
Oh,
And
awesome. Do you like it?
I don't.
Wait,
I
do you
want.
like it?
Hmm?
Do you
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it?
It's okay.
Okay. Oh, that
You
is
probably.
awesome. Oh my goodness. You know what? You're going to like this on our Facebook page. On Friday, I'm doing a guy feature where I'm going to show guys with different hairstyles. So that's going to be
Oh,
so
okay.
cool.
Cool.
You're going to like it. Okay. So tell me what's up.
All right. So I want to keep them in for as long as possible. But
Okay.
like, I'm an athlete, so I sweat a lot. So I don't want
Mhm.
them like to stink. So like, what can I do?
Okay. So this is something you can do. You're an athlete, you sweat on your scalp. I totally understand that because I work out a lot. So this is one thing that I do that you might want to try. Some people, what they do is that, I don't know, are you able to put a do-rag on your head or something that absorbs the sweat, like a
Yeah,
sweatband?
like a sweatband, yeah, or
You
headband.
are okay. So you could use that. Or a second thing you could also do is that after you finish sweating, you get eh, maybe you can even get a paper towel, like put it in your gym bag or in your workout bag, and then you can use that and kind of dab out as much sweat as you can.
Okay.
Now, what you're going to do is you're going to get a bottle, and you can make this every day and just put a few drops of some scented essential oil, such as you can put lavender, just a few drops of it. Adding those essential oils, those are natural oil. You can use that and just kind of spray your hair to kind of help with the moisture. And when you spray your hair, don't use those those normal spray bottles. Use let me see if I can get it for
Like
you.
a
Use
mixture, right?
like a mister,
Yeah.
exactly. See, I know you've been following me. So you get a mister, okay? You get a mister and then use a mister for it to settle some kind of smell there.
Okay.
Now, if you're gonna wear the style, like how long are you thinking of wearing the style?
Like a month.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, sweetie, that's a long time because um with your style and with your lifestyle, remember I'm talking about, I talked about lifestyle. With
Yeah.
your lifestyle, maybe you might want to try it
Like
with 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, yeah. Either
Yeah,
that.
try with 2 weeks. I know you get busy. Trust me, try with 2 weeks. See how it works for 2 weeks. If after 2 weeks you're not smelling all funky, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Then you can say, okay, let me push you 1 more week. Because what's gonna happen is that with you sweating, sometimes when you sweat and the sweat dries up on your skin and you can
Hmm.
see almost layers
The
as if you
flakes
can
coming. Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah.
imagine that on your scalp. Remember, our scalp is what? An extension of
Of
our
our skin. Yeah.
exactly. So I do hope those kind of tips helped you out. Is
Yeah.
that okay?
Yeah, it's okay. What else was I gonna say? Oh, there's something I really. Hmm.
It's okay. You know what? You can always pop back on
Okay.
because I'm here. And even you coming on, I can have up to 10 people on the screen at the same time. So this
Yeah.
is always lovely. And I really do appreciate you just chiming in because a lot of people will have this issue and they don't want to kind of expose themselves.
Yeah.
But thank you so much.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm going to remove you off the screen and then we'll continue. So yeah, so this is a good example of how you get on the screen and how you ask your question. Don't be shy when it comes to going live and all that stuff. I love interacting with people. I do this actually every day except Saturday. I do live chats every day, and you can find me on any platform at all. So thank you so much for asking that question. I have a question. Okay, so I also have the next question. We're going to go with the next question, and then I will talk about the third mistake. And if you guys know of a mistake, type it on the screen and I'll read it out for people. So let us continue with the next question. The next question says, "Oh my goodness, fine, Niger. Can you see? Can you see now?" Okay, so fine, Niger. I don't know. I'm sure if anybody cannot see me, let me know. Okay, so the next question is from Priscilla. So, hi, Priscilla. She says, "Hi, I have 4C hair that's high porosity, but I'm not sure how many times I should wash my hair in a month and deep condition my hair." Okay, first thing first, some people are like, "What in the world is high porosity? Which one is this now?" Let me explain what porosity is, or let me explain what porosity is. Porosity comes from the word porous, pur, pur. Your pur, you got pores all over your face. Those holes, everybody has holes all over our body. We all are filled with holes. That's how our skin breathes. We breathe, everything breathes out. Our hair also has pores in it. Okay, pores, Pore. I have an accent. I'm from Nigeria. Sorry. Okay, if you have high porosity, this means that products goes in, and as product goes into your hair, they come out really easily, leaving your hair dry and not able to hold moisture as much as possible. Now, if you have low porosity hair, Moisture goes in, it has a hard time going in. And then it might have a hard time with you just locking in the moisture and stuff, because if moisture has a hard time going in, your hair doesn't get moisturized. And there's so much more you can read about it. So she is having high porosity hair. She doesn't know how often to wash your hair. Now, in terms of washing your hair, a lot of factors more than your porosity comes into play. I always tell people that when it comes to washing your hair, like I talked to Energy lately, his lifestyle, he works out, he sweats a lot. So of course, he might have to wash his hair more often than somebody that just doesn't work out, doesn't sweat that much, is always in the AC. They don't go anywhere that is dusty. So I don't want you to say, because of your high porosity, how often should you wash your hair? How often should you deep condition? You have to listen to your hair. And that brings me to the next hair mistake that we make. The next hair mistake we make is we do not listen to our hair. Sometimes our hair, not even sometimes, our hair is always talking to us, but we don't listen. We get this itchiness. It's been 1 week, we get this itchiness. We've been moisturizing our scalp, we've been doing anything, we get this itchiness, then we see all these flakes coming on our hair. Our hair is telling us that it is time to wash me. But you're like, no, this style must last for 1 month, 2 months. Oh my gosh. And we're banging the heck out of your hair, out of your scalp. Wash your hair. Wash your hair. You don't have to listen to, but Auntie Shola said once a month, wash your hair. No, do what works for your hair. So in terms of how often should you wash your hair in a month, start with this. Try washing your hair every 2 weeks, like I told Energy. See how it goes. See how your scalp acts. If your scalp is okay, your hair is okay, your hair moisture level is okay, it's not hard for you to keep your hair moisturized, stay with it. But if you can keep your hair even longer, like my youngest daughter, 1 month she didn't wash her hair was fine. But of course, she hit puberty. If you guys want to see the video, it's on our channel. Santa came, Santa brought her, not even Santa, our Auntie Flo, who we don't even, who is not invited. She comes once a month. She came, she said, my dear daughter, it's only you in this house that I've not given gifts to. And she brought gift for her. So because of that, our iron level went down, our nutrition went down, she started losing hair. So we put in this treatment for her, which you guys can watch. Is the video that just came out, and it's been working for her. So that's the treatment that we're putting in her hair, kind of doing it, and we're going to be doing it like now every two weeks to see how our hair adjusts back. I started giving her more greens. I started giving her more foods fortified in iron. She's drinking smoothie with omega-3 just to replenish anything that she's losing in terms of her nutrition. So you have to look at that. Now, how often should you deep condition your hair? Deep conditioning your hair also depends on your hair. With my hair, if I wash my hair and I don't deep condition my hair, by the second day, my hair just feels one kind, because you have to know your hair. Don't make that mistake of not understanding your own hair. So for me, I deep condition once a week or every other week, depending on what my hair needs are. So I hope this really helps you out, and feel free to share. Feel free to go to our playlist. We have a playlist called Deep Conditioning. We have a playlist called Wash Day Routine on our channel, Discovery Natural. Feel free to, just check it out. And yeah. Okay, so the next question, we're going to answer the next question, and then I'm also going to tell you the next hair care tip, and also something that you don't know about me. Okay, so let's see the next question. The next question is from Brittany, and Brittany says, what are some good vitamins to take for hair growth, and what's a good hair routine? How often should we wash our hair? Now, Brittany, I'm not gonna answer the last question because I've already answered it in the previous. What's a good hair routine? A good hair routine is a simple one. Okay, why did I say it's a simple one? A good hair routine is a simple one because when you complicate your natural hair routine, it makes it harder to maintain it. I'm a very simple person. My husband loves it, and I'm a very simple person because I don't stress him. Okay, I don't like stress. So I keep things simple. When I complicate any aspect of my life, I get overwhelmed. Okay, same thing goes for your hair routine. When you complicate it, when you are hearing this person, oh, I need to put rice in my hair. Oh, no, I need to do protein. Oh, I need to do this. Let's start from the basic. So this basic and the simplest hair routine is determine, let's say you start off every week and you say, okay, you have time every week. What is your lifestyle like? Every week, you know, on Saturdays, you are pretty much free to do whatever you want. You start off with this. You say, I'm going to start off on Saturday. I'm going to wash my hair. When I wash my hair, I'm going to start off by first maybe doing a pre-poo, which is like putting oils to detangle your hair. Or you might say, I don't need a pre-poo. My hair usually doesn't tangle up so much. So you're going to do a shampoo. Or you can co-wash, but that just depends on your hair needs. So you're going to say you want to shampoo your hair. When you shampoo your hair, you might say you want to deep condition your hair. After that, use a leave-in conditioner, leave in. So you're leaving it in your hair. And then you style your hair either on that day or the next day. Simple. During the week, you moisturize your hair as it needs. How often do you moisturize your hair? You have to feel your hair. Okay? The same way as you lotion your body every day. I'm sure you guys are, I hope you're not walking around like ashy. Please lotion your body or put an oil. I use an oil all over my body. I use a body oil and it's working great for me. So I just put oil. I use oils all over my body, and I don't know, it works for me. So then you now go and you say, I moisturize my hair. So you can see, oh, my hair, about the second day after I wash it, it feels dry. My scalp starts feeling dry. Moisturize your hair. Don't say, oh, let me wait. Moisturize your hair. At night, put on a bonnet. If you don't have a bonnet, just put on, sleep on a satin pillowcase. All the information of everything you want, you can find it on our Amazon page. Okay, so the Amazon page, you can find all this information on there. So now I'm going to show you your next question that you asked was, what is a good hair vitamin? Okay, so for that, what is a good hair vitamin? I'm going to go over and I'm going to share with you what I use, what I do. Any vitamins you take, if it's something that requires another kind of medication and not, that you're taking other medication, please be mindful of that. So I'm going back to my Amazon shop, which is where I keep everything that I use. I'm going here and I'm looking for foods and supplements. Okay, so in the foods and supplements section, I'm going to share with you some things that I take and why I take them and the purpose of taking them. So I use moringa powder. Okay, so you can see I purchased moringa powder. I only use a little bit at a time. Moringa powder is really good for your hair. I put it in my cocoa and stuff. So moringa powder is something that you can put in your smoothie, put in your drinks. That works great for me. With iron, I have low iron because I'm always anemic. I got sickle cell trait in me. So sometimes, most of the time, this is the one my daughter uses, but I use this iron supplement, which is raw iron. This is what my doctor said is okay for me to use. I use that. I also take a multivitamin. Many of the natural hair vitamins, you can actually get like multivitamins that have those nutrients in them. Okay, so biotin. Biotin is also something that I take. You can see I purchased it, and I take a drop of biotin 3 times a week. Some people can take it every day. Let me drink some water. So some people can take biotin every day, but you have to see what works for you. I take it every 2 days because my vitamins already has biotin in it. Other nutrients that I take, zinc, I also take collagen. It's a toss-up between this. So collagen, B12 is something that is really good for you. Also, if you're a teenagers, they lose their hair, and one of the suggestions that was made was incorporate B12 into their nutrient. So B12 is also good for hair. Now, if you are saying hair vitamins and all those stuff, those ones that they sell, excuse me, those ones that they sell in the stores. Also, I take black seed oil, of course. I love black seed oil. But those ones they sell in the stores, I personally don't take those ones, but other people have seen those ones being beneficial. But no matter what you're taking, it is very important for you to also eat healthy. So I'll say start off, look at your diet, look at what you're eating, and then wherever your diet is lacking, then you can incorporate vitamins in that. So I hope that helps out. Please, everyone, if you guys are watching, if you guys are watching either on Facebook or either on YouTube, I want you guys to please do me a favor, and if you can, please subscribe to our channel and click like, because you don't want to miss things that are coming up. Okay, so the next question that we have, let's remove this from the screen, and I'm going to go to the next question, and then we'll talk about another mistake that we make. Okay, so hi everyone. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let me add this in. So Akulia says, talking about moisturizing the hair, do I have to just add water daily or it's treatment daily? I'm just starting to grow my hair, please. Okay, so how should I put this? When you are moisturizing your hair, think about it this way. The way I want you guys to think about it is a little bit unconventional. So I want you guys to just think about this. Imagine yourself going to take your bath. Okay, so you go take a shower, right? When you're taking a shower, after you take a shower, your body is wet with water, right? Think about your body being your hair. If you leave the house without putting on lotion or nothing, just plain water, and your body is not conditioned to just accept just water, the atmosphere, the element is hitting on it, your body is going to get dry, right? Yeah. So I want you guys to look at it that way. So if you're just taking your hair and spraying your hair with water every day, you don't need to spray your hair with water every day, number one. You want to see, does your hair need to be moisturized? If your hair doesn't need to be moisturized, no need to do that. When you spray your hair with water, you can do water, you can do aloe vera juice, you can do green tea, you can use a tea mixture or any mixture that has benefits. Understand the benefits of everything you're spraying in your hair. If you spray that in your hair, you always want to lock that moisture in. So what we always do, and we didn't realize it till now, is that when you get out of the shower and you put lotion on your body, you are locking in the moisture that went into your body when you took a shower. Even if you wiped your body off, your body has, remember that word, pores. Your body has pores. So when you wet your body, you notice your body is soft. Even after you dry your body, everybody puts on lotion. Whoever doesn't use lotion or oils, I use body oils. If you don't use lotion, you'll notice that after you put on lotion, it locks in the moisture. Maybe later on your body will get dry or whatever, but at least it temporarily locks in the moisture until the element, our fabric, rubs on our skin to dry it up. So the same thing goes for your hair. Always check your hair. Do you need to moisturize? Do you need to moisturize? If you need to moisturize, you can do the lock method, the LCO method. That's why the layering method works for some people. So I will suggest this. If you spray, so lock method is liquid, oil, and cream. You can surely get away and just do liquid and cream, because most of the creams that we use has oils in it. So you can even skip that oil thing. So you have liquid, you spray your hair with water or liquid, and then you put a moisturizer in there to lock it. If your hair tends to dry even more, you can use a sealing butter. So that's something I used to do in the past. I'll get out of the shower, I'll put some oil all over my body, and then when the weather is really dry, I'll take my shea butter and just use it on my body, and it locks in that moisture. Okay, so hopefully that will help you out. Please, I want to share one more thing about myself, and I hope you guys are learning from this. So another thing about myself and about my platform is not only are we on Clubhouse, okay? Not only are we on Amazon, because some people, they just watch on Amazon. And if you have Amazon Fire TV, where you can go on TV, you can actually watch me on TV. A gentleman sent me a picture, showed me a picture the other day, and he said, "Oh, look at you on TV." And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know. Thank God I put on my good face." So I was on TV. So you can watch us on Firefox TV. If that's why you need to follow Discovery Natural on Amazon. So also you can come on Facebook. So I'm going to show you on Facebook. You go on Facebook, and this is my Facebook. Sorry, I'm using dark. I know it's all black. Let me see if I can change the display to, instead of dark mode, I'm going to switch it off. So it's much lighter. Okay. So you can go on here and see, then you can see all this. So I have a platform on here that'll be able to show you guys all our stuff. So on Facebook, even if you don't have YouTube, you can come on Facebook. I know some people are watching us on Facebook, and you can come on Facebook. You can watch videos on Facebook like me right now. And there's so many videos on Facebook for you guys to watch, so that you don't feel like you have to go on YouTube all the time to watch. You can go on Facebook and watch. And yeah, so if you guys have a Facebook, a YouTube channel, and you want to appear like my sister right over here, she appeared on our Facebook page, just send me a message, DM me on Facebook that, "Oh, I want to be on your Facebook page." And I take it, it's free of charge. I promote you, I share you out to people. Like, for example, you can see this lady. This is let me see. Yeah. So this is Sikiru, and Sikiru, she has already reached, like over 6,000 people know about her. You can get to, she's popular. She can, you guys check out her channel, Sikiru Atinuke, right there, and check her out. And so you can find me on Facebook, just to let you guys know. Okay. So yeah. And welcome everyone that is on YouTube, that is joining our Facebook. Welcome all of you. The next mistake that we make is let me say always. One mistake we make is we see an hairstyle and we assume that hairstyle works for our own hair. Not all hairstyle works for our hair. Take a point. Let me just give you an example. Hairstyles that are overly tight are not good for your hair. They might look pretty, but they're not good. They can be damaging your hair. Okay, so not all hairstyles work for your hair. So I hope that helps. That's a mistake that a lot of people make, and I hope just talking to you about that. Please don't make that mistake. Please don't make that mistake. Okay, so I had another question from Litty. What cream can make your hair grow? I've already talked about hair growth. I've talked about hair growth is determined on so many factors. So I won't say, "Oh, this cream, go to get this cream, your hair will be growing long," or whatever. So there's so many things. Okay. Let's see what other question we have. Yeah. Okay. So Isaac. Hi, Isaac. How are you doing? Welcome. So Isaac says, "Good afternoon, Discovery Natural." I have this, I should probably do this. Next time I come live, I have this mic. Let me show you guys. I bought this mic for our live, and this mic right here is on our Amazon shop. It can change my voice from a woman's voice to a man's voice. So I think next time I will plug it in. I've been testing it out. I'm going to plug in my new baby, so that I can change my voice, so that when I'm reading, I can read like a man. Okay, so Isaac says, "Good afternoon, Discovering Natural. I'm an athlete who sweats a lot, and I got my hair braided for the first time. How long will it?" Oh, okay, maybe Isaac was energy. Huh? I think I've answered Isaac. Okay, Isaac, I've answered you. So thank you, Isaac. So I've already answered Isaac. Okay, so Fine Niger says, "What does plantain fufu taste like?" I would say it tastes like amala, but not the bitter taste. It has just a plain taste. I don't know. She'll understand when I say amala. Amala is like yam, dried yam flour, darkish like this. Yeah, it's so hard to describe. Okay, so next question. Just wondering if it's possible to do hot oil treatment and deep conditioning cornrows. I have never done that before. I've never done that before. The only thing that I've done before is I have not done hot oil treatment on what do you call it, on cornrows before. I've only done washing cornrows. So I'm gonna go to Discover Natural cornrows washing. Okay. So that's how. So on here, let me go to the. I'm gonna choose the link. I just don't want to show the ads and all that stuff because that is what. Yeah. So right here, let me show you how that works. So you can try it. This is one thing about natural hair. Understanding your hair means trying things for yourself. Saying, okay, this person said this, maybe this will work. I'm thinking maybe this will work. I love trying stuff. So go try it out for yourself. See how it works. See if it's something that you want to try. I mean, you could deep condition, but one thing you should keep note of is product buildup. Making sure you rinse out everything thoroughly. So this is my daughter. I'll tell you the story behind this. So my daughter, she had this, she's tender-headed. This was back in 2017. She's tender-headed. So she told me one day, and she's like, oh, she has had this stuff for a while. And she said, Mommy, I don't want to loosen my hair. And I'm like, you gotta loosen your hair to wash it. My daughter, my youngest daughter, she's a challenger. You have children that challenge you critically. So she challenged me at such a young age of that. She was 9 years old. She said, Mommy, but why can't I just wash my hair and deep condition my hair using just with my hair like this? And I said, I don't know why not. I mean, your hair is messy, but I don't know how much more messier will it get. So she said, but I want to do it. I said, well, then you do it. I'll turn on the camera for you and you'll do it. So she turned on, please excuse her nail paint. But she turned on the camera, we turned on the camera, and so she applied the shampoo in her hair, and she shampooed her hair while it was in cornrow. You can see the key thing about this is that your hair will not be as neat as possible. Please just know that your hair will not be as neat. It's going to get frizzy, it's going to get rough. But she shampooed her hair and she went ahead and rinsed her hair. So after shampooing her hair, she rinsed it out. So this is the shampoo. She has put the shampoo all over her hair, massaged it in there, and then she rinsed off her hair and put a t-shirt on her hair. And yeah, and her scalp was clean, everything was clean. I did check, but this is the thing. If you get product buildup easily, you will have to wait. You have to unravel your hair. So just be careful, unravel your hair and make sure. But you can see her hair actually was clean. Even with that, if you use heavy products in your hair, like if you use hair grease, you might see some caking at the bottom. So you can see here, this is our hair, although it's clean, all the white stuff is just water and stuff. But I will say you have to understand your hair. Everything boils down to you understanding your hair, you understanding what your hair can do and what your hair cannot do. Okay, you have to understand that. I am a big believer. I don't tell you to do something. I'll say, oh, this is what I tried. You can try it for yourself and see how it works. And please let me know how it works. So that was the next thing. Thank you so much for asking that question. So I'm going to tell you one thing. I know a lot of us, we struggle with our natural hair. We struggle not to make this mistake. And sometimes we might say, oh, is there someone we can talk to like right now? Is there someone, I'm the only one who is natural in my family? I'm the only guy who is natural among my friends. I'm the only one who is natural on my street, in my town. I don't have money to see a hairstylist. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go to Facebook, okay? When you get on Facebook, This is Facebook. Let me show you. When you get on Facebook, right? Even for those that are not on Facebook right now, when you get on Facebook, what you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to search for, right on Facebook, where's the search thing? Right here. You're going to search for Discovering Natural Group. Okay? Once you search for Discovering Natural Group, you're going to get on here. This is our Facebook group. We have over 38.7K members. It's a private group. All your friends are not going to see what you post. You can come on this group and you can come here. You can post pictures of your hair. You can ask questions. You can post different things. You see so many people interacting, talking. You can post controversial-ish questions, but please keep everything to natural hair. You can post interesting stuff. We have so many beautiful people, so many wonderful people. People that have questions, can somebody explain what is co-wash? So you will never be alone. Quickly, this was back in January 15. People have already answered. So many. If you have problems with your hair, if you have hairstyle, keep it to natural hair. So many people post questions, and so many people, even if you will say, oh, look, everybody just check out my hair. I just got my hair done. Check me out. You know, like Mindy, she's so good. She posts her hairstyle all the time. I was like, okay, what's Pretty Mouse gonna do today? I always love it. So I've already given her a thumbs up. I love it. Okay, you can post your progress and everything. It's a community, and we have a ton of people that come on here every day, and they're eager to help you out, such as Sophie. Sophie, she is wonderful. She'll respond back to you. She'll give you tips and stuff. She'll follow up on you with you. She's great. We have wonderful admin. So once you post, your post comes there. You know, once you join, it will say you want to be a member. We screen through our member list and then decide to accept or not accept depending on the criteria and stuff. So I do hope you guys check out our Facebook group. Again, our Facebook group is called Discovering Natural Group. Very easy to remember. Okay, so upon that, if you want to be a guest, the information is still scrolling on the screen. Let me go to the next question. So the next question is from Jessica. Jessica, hi. So Jessica also is a member of our Facebook group. I recognize her name. How are you doing? Happy New Year, sister. So she says, I am low porosity and the middle of my head is the most dry and difficult to deal with. What do you recommend? I'll tell you what I do. The middle of my hair is also the driest. This is my fussy. This is my show your ancestor. This is my, I'm not going to agree with everybody else. I do my own thing. So what I do is when I moisturize my hair, I usually I'll section this section separately. I'll moisturize all this area normally. And then the middle one, I'll do what is called give it more love. And when I mean give it more love, I'll put more moisture on it and I'll seal that down. If I just use a leave-in conditioner and that's it on this section, I make sure I put a leave-in conditioner and a little bit of a butter, to lock in the moisture. So you might want to try that. I am so happy about something, Jessica. I'm so happy, and you have to pat yourself in the back. I'm really happy that you know your hair. Because remember, the last mistake I said was people don't know their hair. So thank you so much, Jessica. I hope that has answered your question. So the next mistake that we make with natural hair is treating our hair as if it's still relaxed. Yes, we still treat our hair as if it's relaxed. Now, let's say that there's some things that I did when my hair was relaxed. When my hair was relaxed, I always trimmed it every month. Every month I trim my hair. Every month I trim my hair. My hair always stayed like this. This was the longest my hair got was down here. Okay? When you are natural, if you don't need to trim your hair, you don't have to trim your hair. That's why you go back to that mistake. You have to know your hair. If your hands understand your hair, look at your ends of your hair. If your hair needs to be trimmed, trim it. Okay? If when you are relaxed, you always took a comb and you brush, starting from the root to the end like that. Now, baby, you are natural. So when you are natural, understand your hair. Start from the ends and work your way up. There's so many other things. Maybe when you are natural, you could just take an oil and just put it on your hair and you can just flick that thing and go. Baby, you are natural. Use natural now, girl. So be sealing that thing, okay? Be sealing it in and move it on. Be checking it at night. Do you need some loving? Yes. Your hair will say, girl, you worked me all this week in the sun, all the day in the sun. Yes, baby, I need a drink and some sealant on top. Okay, add some strawberry shake with it. Okay, so anyway, but you understand what I mean. So don't treat your hair as if it is still relaxed. So that is the next tip that I have for you. Okay, so moving on. Yeah, and look, shout out to Sophie. I want to give Sophie a big shout out. Thank you so much for all you contribute in the group. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are amazing, Sophie. So thank you so much. Okay, so going on to the next question from Eloise says, what is your opinion on Cantu hair product? Have you known it to cause hair loss? Personally, I have not had issues with Cantu hair products. I've used a few Cantu hair products for a long time. I used on my daughter's hair. I did not notice any issues with hair loss with Cantu. Now, the specific Cantu products that we have used consistently, we've tested several. We use consistently. There's one. This is the Cantu hair for kids. Let me see if I can bring it up on the screen for you guys. So I hope you guys, if you guys are enjoying this, please click the subscribe button. Follow me on my Amazon page. Follow me on Facebook and join our Facebook group. You know, all those areas. Feel free, write it down, and feel free to contact me anytime. So I'm going to show you the one Cantu product that we have used, and it's a leave-in. So what I always do is whenever we use it, I get it from Amazon or I get it from anywhere else if I can. If I don't have, the funds or whatever, I'll just shop around. But most of the time, I always find it on Amazon. So the leave-in conditioner that we've used that is from Cantu is this one right here. And I like this one. So this one right here, the Cantu leave-in for kids. So this has worked really well on my kids' hair. And this is the only one that we keep on gravitating to. The price point is a good one. The ingredient list, this is the ingredient list. So we have not used it in a while because I've been using more natural and DIY products for my kids. But lately, if I talk Cantu products, this is the one that we always keep on buying on and on. And if you look at our natural empties playlist on Facebook, you'll probably see where I keep on saying, oh, we finished using this. Oh, we finished using this. Because one thing about myself is not only do I show products like, oh, we're using this to style our hair today. If we finish using that product, I will always tell you at the end of the month or the first week of the new month, I will show you this is the products we finished. So if you go to our YouTube channel and you go to Discovery Natural, so I'm going to go to our channel. So, or you can just type Discovering Natural Empties playlist. So if you go to Empties playlist, so these are all our Empties products. So this is it. So this is the playlist. You can see all the products every month. So like in November, I forgot, I haven't yet added December zone to it. So I add December zone. So September, October, all this July, October, April, February, January, everything, January 2019, all the way from 2015. When I started doing this, you can see everything we use so that if something doesn't work, this is where you know that, oh, we used it, but it didn't work, blah, 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 blah. So I hope this really helps you out. Okay. The next question. Hi, Ify. Ify, welcome, welcome. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm trying to make these live streams more interactive and just not me just sitting here talking. I want to show you some stuff, mix it up a little bit, mix it. And hope you guys are drinking your water. So Catherine says, I think I might have hit a hair growth plateau. Any advice? Okay, when it comes to hitting a hair growth plateau, it could be due to several things. You know, I'm not, your hair has a life cycle, right? There's a life cycle stage where our hair is more slower in terms of growth. So maybe you've hit that, and you can look at the book. There's a book called Signs of Black Hair, which is also available on our Amazon page. It's called Signs of Black Hair, and that book talks more about plateau, talks more about, you know, what's going on with your hair. When you hit a plateau, and sometimes when that happens to me, I do more protective styles. I do more low manipulative styles where I'm not constantly touching my hair. I assess what I'm currently doing to my hair. So let's say I'm washing my hair and I wash my hair all loose every time. I start washing my hair in twists to minimize the amount of breakage I'm getting. So there are different tricks you can do with your hair. I'll look at the ingredients of my products. I'll look at my life. I'll look at what is going on in my health. Am I in my lifestyle? Am I stressed out? Am I not sleeping enough? Am I like right now? I worked this crazy shift last night, so I've been up since 2 a.m. this 2:30 to 2:47 a.m. this morning, and I did my work shift to like 4, 5, whatever. And then after that, I started working on my social media platform and scheduling, editing videos till like 9 o'clock. Got up from where I was working, you know, got ready for church, had, you know, a little breakfast, had church with the kids, then made my jollof rice and came, you know, had lunch, you know, just go. Sometimes we're go. And sometimes we don't have time to rest. We're not resting enough. I find that sometimes when we don't get enough rest, it can also affect our hair. So you might want to assess that. If there's other things that are happening in your health, it might be what is causing it. If you're noticing that you're getting more breakage in your hair, you might feel that you have reached a plateau, but it's because your hair keeps on breaking. So it's very, naturally, it's very complicated, but it's not complicated. It's very complicated because so many factors can affect the way your hair responds to whatever you're doing. So keep that in mind, and I hope that helps you out. Thank you, Catherine. You are so wonderful to always join us on this live stream, and I don't take it for granted. Everyone that is joining us on this live stream, everyone that keeps on coming every weekend at 2 p.m. on Sunday. If I'm not going to be live, it's probably because the hubby is home and I have to give him some, you know, TLC and attention. So yeah, but let's move on to the next question. So this time I'm going to be doing more questions versus mistakes. If anybody has mistakes that they've done to their hair, please let me know. So we're going to go to questions, some more questions that we have. If you have issues, let me go. What products do you normally use? So products that I normally use on my hair and my kids' hair, I normally use a lot of Kadima hair products. So, and I won't like, that is what I use, like, I want to say 80% of the time. I use Kadima hair products. And why do I use it? I use it, number one, because it's mainly all natural and I've been using it for years. It always works for me. However, as I'm an influencer, I'm a content creator, I test out products for other people, and even people that you guys would never see, people that are mixing their products in their home, in their workshop, they'll send me products and say, Shola, I don't want a product review. I don't want anything. I just want you to test this for me and let me know, what do you think? What is missing? So I'll test their products for a set amount of time. During that time, I don't use Kadima products because I'm testing out their product. And then after testing out their products, I'm telling them in a report or whatever that, okay, this product does this to my hair, this product does that to my hair. I don't know. Maybe you should change this. Or, oh, I love this product. You should totally produce this product. Then after I do that, then I detox my hair. See, because I know my hair, I understand my hair. I detox my hair. I cleanse it out, and I start using what has been working for me. So it's always very important to test out your hair. So I use mainly Kadima hair products and stuff, and hope that helps you out. So Alicia says, how do you combat traction alopecia? First thing first, stop doing the styles that is causing it. Second thing, I want you to see a trichologist, or probably a trichologist, or I would say a trichologist. I want to say dermatologist, but so I tell you, I know some dermatologists that don't know about our hair and scalp. So you have to always make sure you see the right person that knows about our hair and scalp. So a trichologist, my hairstylist is a trichologist. I personally chose a trichologist, yes, because I know her as a person, as a friend, but also I expertise. She's an expert in traction alopecia and anything. I live in Houston, Texas. If you guys have alopecia and you live anywhere in the surrounding area, she's also available online, so you can check her out at and send me a DM or something, or email me and I'll give you the information. But you want to do that. So because there's different kind of alopecia out there, a lot of us will just say, oh, traction alopecia, traction alopecia. No, there's different kind of alopecia. There's alopecia that starts right here. There's alopecia that starts here. There's alopecia that goes like different kinds. So let a professional answer that question. And yeah, so I have a video on YouTube, me talking with my trichologist, and she talking about all this stuff. So check it out. Okay. So next one. Hi, Deborah. Welcome again. How are you doing? Okay, so Thinks the little one says, how do you know if your hair needs protein? Now, I'll talk about this in my own hair, and I'll talk about another hair mistake that we make. Another hair mistake that we make is we use too much protein in our hair. Okay? And when our hair feels dry and brittle, we think we need moisture. We think our hair, we're not moisturizing enough, whereas it could be that we're using too much protein in our hair. Do you realize that all these oils and creams and whatever, if you look at the ingredient list, you see that they have protein in your hair. So maybe your hair doesn't need protein so often, all the time, all the time. Now, your question is, how do you know if your hair needs protein? Of course, I have on my YouTube channel, you can always go and you can always search for Discovery Natural Protein. And guess what? When you look at that, it will show you a video to do protein treatment on your natural hair. Now, everything I say is what from my experience, what I need for my own hair. But the key thing is this: when it comes to using protein in your hair, if your hair is doing okay in the moisture level, if you're overloading it with too much moisture and your hair feels limpy and it's so soft and it's just not right, it keeps on breaking, you can try using a little bit of a lighter protein. I'm not talking about Alpha-G. Those ones are too strong. So using a lighter protein treatment in your hair, you can try that out. You can try it out. I would just say assess your hair and see when you need it. I do a protein treatment, like if I put my in a protective style for so long, and I put my hair in that protective style for so long, then when I get out of that protective style, you are sure that I'm going to do a protein treatment to kind of strengthen my hair. Because sometimes when our hair is in a protective style, it gets weaker because of any tension, because it hasn't been nourished or whatever. I'll do a deep protein treatment, then I'll follow up with a moisturizing conditioner to kind of balance it for me. So do check out that video. I said so many things more in that video that can help you. Okay, so moving along, let's move on. Okay, so Lisa says, how much a day do we have to put oil in it? And I'll go back. I believe I answered that question earlier on. You have to check your hair. Remember, oil is not a moisturizer, please. So make sure you are coupling it with some kind of moisturizer, some kind of liquid before. And yeah, So, hi, Abina. Welcome, welcome, Abina. She has been riding with me for so long. Abina, me and you is as if we came out of the womb together, right? So, Abina has been riding with me for so long. Thank you so much, Abina. I'm glad you're learning a lot. Okay, so Oluwasikemi, my dear friend, welcome, welcome again. She says, how do you know it's time for a trim? I haven't trimmed my hair since I did a big chop in October 2019, and I've heard and read so many people trimming. Does your hair need to be trimmed? How do you know your hair needs to be trimmed? So you have to, I personally won't go as long as 2 years, nearly 2 years to trim my hair. But this is how I know when my hair needs to be trimmed. When my hair starts, I start losing hair it's a weird way. It's like really weird. For my hair, it's like every time I comb my hair, the hair just falls off. And I know my nutrition is good. I know I'm moisturized. I know I'm doing everything right. I usually go towards trimming. And once I trim it, the universe aligns, everything is fine. We're good and dandy. Also, I look at the ends of my hair. Sometimes the ends of your hair will be like so fray and so out there in the elements. And that's sometimes when I know that, okay, sweetie, it's time to trim your hair. And other ways that you can check, you can also go here, search for Discovery Natural Trimming. You can say playlist if you want to find out more information. So trimming, let me just say trimming or trim. You can even go trim. And it can tell you when to trim your hair. So I show you, so here you can see raggedy ends. You see all the raggedy ends? When my ends are like raggedy, I know it's time to trim my hair. So I have tons of information for you. Feel free to check it out. And I hope that answers your question. So pretty much everything, I really have every video except for henna and except for using a flat iron in my hair, which I will be doing this year. Yeah, because this year is my year. 2021 is the year where I overcome all my fears and phobias. So the first fear that I overcame was using human hair. I use human hair in my hair. I have a fear for years and years. I have a fear of it. But my dear sister, it's Abiola. Check out her channel. She told me, she gave me a good tip, and it took me months before I even dove into using human hair wigs or whatever. So yeah, so we have someone adding in. I'm gonna add you. Hi, Caroline. Hey, how are you doing?
Good.
Good. So you have a question for us today?
Yes.
Okay.
My hair is natural, but I can't get it to you know thicken up.
Okay.
And I
Can you increase your volume just a little bit? Okay.
increase it.
Yeah, increase the volume.
Oh, okay.
Or move closer to the phone.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So Caroline, I'm going to repeat your question so that everybody can hear. Um, um, my dear sister says she needs her hair to thicken up and she can't get it to thicken up. So let me explain something to you. A couple of things that you'll notice is if your hair used to be thick before, right?
Well, not really thick. No,
Okay,
it's always not really thick, but it was fine.
it
I
was
have
fine.
fine hair. So
Okay,
I'm trying to make it it's very soft. So I don't know. I just need it to
to thicken.
yeah.
So let's understand one thing, and I'll explain this to you. We are usually born with how thick our hair will be. Okay. So when you were younger, even me also, when I was younger, my hair was much thicker
Yeah.
than this, that my mom was like, oh, just send that to someone else. I don't want to deal with that. As we get older, the
Okay.
thickness can reduce
Yeah.
due to aging, due
Yes.
to medication,
Right.
due to so many factors. So there's really, to be honest with you, in terms of, if your hair has always been on the not so thick level,
Right.
You know, and you're like, oh, my hair has always been not so thick. It's always been, you know, a little bit fine and stuff. And then you say, oh, I want to thicken it. It's almost, people tell you that you can't do that. Okay. But you can do things to keep the level of the amount of hair you add in the past. You can do some things. What are some things you can do? A couple of things I would suggest you can do is, if, for example, you take some kind of medication and the
Mm-hmm.
medication is making you lose hair. So whenever you are washing your hair or styling your hair, if your hair keeps on coming out,
Mm-hmm.
you can talk to your doctor and tell them that, okay, this is what's happening when I take this medication. It could be, I have a friend, she is like in her 80s 90s right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a lot of friends that are like older than me. I gravitate more towards older people than younger people. I don't know why, but she takes medication, so the medication thins out her hair. So whenever I'm doing her hair, I go visit her and she's like, oh, just, you know, massage, and I give her a good massage. I'm just like pampering her. You know, I always tell her, how are you doing? How was your medication? She's like, oh, this. And sometimes I can see her hair changing because she changed the medication she used. Remember, what we put inside our body always
But
reflects
come
also in our hair. So that's one thing. The next thing we can do that will cause our hair to not be as thick as it should be is how we're styling our hair, what we're doing in our hair. So if we're constantly in our hair all the time, it is possible for it to be coming out more, especially when it's dry. We don't know we're pulling out our hair, but it has a tendency to fall out that way because our hair is lacking moisture and we're still playing in it. So another person client that I work with, and when I say work with her, I mean I'm more as a sister friend. You know, I don't know if you've heard that term, sister friend. So
yes.
a sister friend of mine that I know, she loves doing talking to me. And when she talks to me, she's like, so Shola, how are you doing? And how things going? And yeah, and so we went shopping and stuff. And she's constantly touching her hair in that area. So when she's like, oh Shola, when are you gonna do my hair? And I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, sister friend, you've been touching that area. She's like, oh, you know, it's my, you know, it's just my area that I touch. So you have to be cautious of what you do. People call that what is called HIH, which means hair in hand syndrome. It's
Uh,
a syndrome.
oh,
Some people,
cherry
when they're
hands. Yeah.
starting, you know,
Yeah.
they do that. So
Yeah.
do you do
Yeah.
something like that?
Yeah, I do. I do this. I twist.
You
Yeah.
twist. So
Yeah.
you are a twister. Some people are a puller. My daughter, when she studies, a nape area, she pulls on it.
Yeah.
You are a twister. So what can you do to curb that habit? Because it's a little bit hard to break.
Yeah.
Okay. So you might do stuff, even if you don't style your hair. When you get home and you are in the environment where you can sit down and you can be a twister, you're watching TV or you're talking on the phone with your friend and you're twisting.
Uh-huh.
When you get home, you moisturize your hair if it needs to be moisturized. You wear a bonnet.
Oh, okay.
When your hand gets to your hair and you're like, oh girl, okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, instead of us twisting, I am going to be knitting or doing something. So my daughter right now, because she does that when she's stressed out. So this year I got her knitting needles. So now
Okay.
she's learning how to crochet. So it keeps her hand busy. So when she's thinking or studying, she's
Yeah.
like going like that, knitting instead of
Okay.
pulling. And it has grown. That area has grown.
Okay.
Okay.
Should
So
I continue to use the Dove product that I use, or should I change?
does the product help your hair or does it dry out your hair? What is it doing for your hair? Is it helping your hair?
I feel like it's helping. Yes.
Okay. So I am one person that you understand your hair, you understand what is working for your hair. I can
Yeah.
tell you that some people have said some products cause their hair them to lose hair. But I'll tell you that a lot of people also get results from using some natural ingredients like aloe vera.
Yeah.
Okay. Aloe vera, some people say spray aloe vera in your hair, it has helped. Fenugreek, flaxseed, eating flaxseed, like when, if it's you, if you take some flaxseed, you know, you can buy some flaxseed, you can buy it on Amazon, you
Yeah.
can buy it in the stores. Like I showed you my Amazon page, which is scrolling.
Yeah.
I have a food and supplement area where you go there, you can buy it if you want to, no push, no
Okay.
rush. But
Okay.
I flaxseed, chai seed contains omega 3, and
Mm-hmm.
omega 3 is good also for your heart. and
Yeah.
it's also good for your hair.
Right.
So for
Okay.
me, I take flaxseed, I eat flaxseed, and I take omega-3, and I also take fish oil because I
Okay.
have a heart condition. So
Oh,
that
okay.
helps my heart, keeps me
Oh,
alive for you all. But
okay.
it also, I notice that when I'm taking my omega-3 fish oil pills,
Mhm.
my hair flourishes. My hair loves it. So
Okay.
you always have to look at that, and we can do so many things to thicken our hair, but
Mhm.
if we are also externally affecting it by twisting it, then there'll be no benefit.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I
Thank
hope
you.
that helps you a lot. Thank you
Yeah, it
so
did.
much. It's so nice to
Okay.
see you.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye, sweetheart. Take care.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you so much, Caroline. It's so nice to see her. So yeah, so all these factors, we always have to be proactive in what we ingest in our body. So everyone, I'm going to do this again. I'm going to repeat some things because we had some wonderful people join us right now. We're talking about natural hair mistakes that we made. I'm going to quickly go down the line of some things that I've mentioned. So first thing first that we make, oh gosh, I lost my train of thought. So a couple of things, the mistakes that we make is we always assume that we can get that person's hair. So that person's hair that looks like that, it can be our hair if we just do this. We also make mistake of thinking that products can turn into this magic thing that will just fix everything in our hair without really doing this, not understanding our hair, not understanding our lifestyle, not understanding things that we do that affects our hair. So the other mistake we make is not understanding our hair and not learning from our hair, what our hair is saying to us. We also make mistakes of, also we don't take care of our hair in a way that our hair needs to be taken care. We're like, okay, we need to deep condition every single day. No, you don't. Your hair doesn't need it. If your hair needs it, it's gonna, you can try it. And not trying things out. We have to try, see if something works, see if something doesn't work. Always remember that what you ingest into your body reflects in your hair. So I also shared with people that if you are on the app called Clubhouse, you can always follow me on there. Just search for natural hair and my face will pop up without the glasses. Okay. And then if you want to check out products, it's right there. You can also visit our Facebook group for one-on-one help. Ask us questions on there. Discovering Natural Group is the name. And also feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, so someone asked me, what is your real name? My real name is Shola Awe. So you can find me anywhere, and my name is Shola Awe. It's not some people say Shola my name is Shola Awe. Thank you, Grace. So you can always call me Shola, or people call me Auntie Shola. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. So Annie, hi Annie. Annie says, good evening, ma'am. Thanks a bunch for availing yourself often to help naturals grow a healthy hair. Thank you. Please, ma'am, how often can I use amla and fenugreek seed as hair mask? And how can I use it effectively? Do you have a video on it? Yes, I have a video on amla with Brami. It's an old video, but I don't have a video and I have a video separately on fenugreek and using the hair mask, but I don't have a video with both of them combined because I've never used both of them combined. Okay. But when it comes to hair mask, I will say start trying this method. This is what I will do. So since I've told you that I've never used amla and fenugreek before, what I'll do is that if I decide that, okay, I want to use amla and fenugreek in my hair, what I'll do is I'll take amla and fenugreek, I wash my hair this week, I'll test it this week. Then I'll test it. I wash my hair the second week, I'll test it this week, the next week. I'll do that like for a month. See how my hair does. Now, if my hair tends to change in character, maybe my hair improves in health, then I'm like, okay, fine. Then maybe the next month, that is why consistency. The next mistake we make is we are not consistent in using products. Today we use that. Tomorrow we use this. Oh, today I use rice water. Oh, rice water doesn't work. I tried it, girl. That stuff stinks. It didn't work for my hair. Then your other friend said, oh, no, it worked for my hair. And like, how did it work for your hair? Well, I use it every time. Da, 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 da. You have to be consistent in whatever you do. So if this amla and fenugreek, I decide to use it every week when I wash my hair, I will use it. Then the next month, I'll try using it maybe every 2 weeks and see how my hair does with it. If my hair starts acting wonky and acting like, somebody stole our best love ever, then I'm like, okay, girl, don't worry, we're going to do. So then I understand by okay, my hair needs this every week, or I can reduce it and say, maybe I'll use it once a month. And my hair's like, okay, fine, use it once a month. I am fine. Everything, there are textbooks that will tell us, oh, your hair needs this, the science of black hair. But until we try something with our hair, can we fully understand our hair? There are so many wonderful natural hair stylists. There are some stylists that, I've met on Clubhouse that they're like, come to my chair, I'll take care of you. Yes, but not everybody, I always tell people, I say, not everybody is fortunate to live in an environment where they have stylists ready for them. Some people live in areas where they're the only black folk in the town. Okay. I used to live in Indiana, and in Indiana Terre Haute. I went to school there. And for the longest time, I couldn't find a stylist. So I used to relax my hair. So I relaxed my hair myself and my hair fell out. That's another story for another day. But there are some people that live somewhere where they can't even buy the product. So they do DIY. It works for them. Do you? So if you are doing something, you have to understand how your hair is reacting. That is why you have to always go back to that mistake that we make, that you don't, understanding your hair. Understanding your hair. Your hair is your hair. Okay, Annie, your hair is Annie's hair. Annie's hair is not Sylvia's hair, is not Jackson's hair, is not Jason's hair, is not Jessica's hair. No, your hair is your hair. So if your hair loves amla and fenugreek, do it and stick with it. So I hope that really helps you. And feel free, if you have not yet joined our Facebook group, please, Annie, I would love you to join our Facebook group so that you can make your mixture. Show us the picture of your hair. Show us every week what your hair is doing, and show us, oh, my hair hated that thing. We can learn. That is only the way we work. We're a community. Back in the days, we didn't have people we didn't have specialists. We had a community of sisters, of brothers, of people, of aunties. Auntie, my hair, you do my hair? Yeah, come here, child. Woo, check out our hair. And then another auntie chimes in like, woo, what you doing to your hair? I tell you, we had that. We had community. But the way life is now, our community is social media. You all are my community. That's why sometimes I'll tell you that, oh, by the way, my daughter, she's losing her hair, and she started Auntie Flo brought something over for her for Christmas, and this is why. Okay, you guys have known my daughter since they were like 6 years old. My oldest daughter is driving right now. Can you imagine? You guys have known her since she was how old? 8 years old, 7 years old, remember 9 years old that she did that video. Now she's driving. She's taller than me. So this is a community, and this is what I am building. Okay, so feel free to ask me any question. You all know, whenever you ask me a question, I always respond. No matter how busy I am, I will respond to it eventually. Okay, thank you so much, Annie. That really was, whew. You guys, I felt as if I went to a gathering. So someone asked the question, what are your thoughts on hair grease? I have done a video on hair grease. Hair grease has its place, and hair grease works for some people. Hair grease doesn't work for some people. My thoughts are always this. Number one, do what works for your hair and understand why something will not work for you. Understand, oh, if I put hair grease in my scalp, it causes itchiness. Oh, it causes my hair to break. Oh, my hair doesn't feel hydrated. Oh, if I put hair grease in my hair, oh, my hair flourishes. Oh, my hair grows. Oh, the moisture lasts for 10 days and a week. Okay. So with hair grease, you have to understand. Some people say, oh, you're putting so much chemicals in your hair, this is not the place for us. I understand. I do not. I mean, last week, we had Kadima on here, and she had her own say. And if you notice, she said that thing. I say what works for me. She said, I use Kadima products. They work excellent for my hair. Okay. But in terms of hair grease, I have tested it out. I've seen what works and what doesn't work. Will it work for your hair? It's up to you. But I always gravitate more towards natural ingredients because I found great value in that. But I do understand cases when you don't have that. So please, that is my stance on it. I would never knock anybody else, but I always gravitate more towards natural ingredients. And when I talk to people, I always drive more towards natural ingredients than synthetic ingredients. But I do have hair grease in my storage area, which I've had since I did my experiment. But anyway, let me get a sip of water so that I can talk and not lose my voice for tomorrow. Okay. So if you've not yet, please give us a thumbs up. Yeah, really appreciate it. I really appreciate all you guys. And I'm going to Radina. Radina, hi. So Radina was like, what can I put in my baby's hair? So when it comes to babies, I'm going to tell you what I did with my kids and also with my nieces, and they have beautiful hair, and also my friends' kids and stuff. I did a masterclass hosted by Nigerian hair company called African Naturalistas, and I did that in the December. I hosted a natural with a ton of people, tons of people, and I was talking about children's hair care. And the key thing that I talked about was in terms of children. Let me see if I can pull up just one part of that program thing that I put together. So the key thing about children's hair is that with children's hair, I'm going to see if I can pull it up right here. So with children's hair, so I'm going into my Google Docs. Where's my Google Docs? My spreadsheet. Okay, so with children's hair, you have to, sorry, I'm not looking. You have to keep it simple. You really have to keep it simple. Where did I put it? See, it's like when you're looking for something, you can't find it. Why? Oh, there it is. Oh, Google Docs. Okay. So you have to keep it simple. Keep it simple. So I'm gonna share just one section of it, of what I shared during that. Oh, can I find it? Can I find it? Can I find it? Yeah. Okay. So a little bit about children's, yeah. Okay. So I'm not gonna share it because I think I need to ask the owner, because this is like under their banner and stuff. So I created a workbook and all this wonderful, wonderful stuff. And yeah, so you have to keep it simple. So keep it simple. So with a baby, brand new baby, what I did for my kids here is, after taking their bath, instead of just drying up their hair, I take a little bit of olive oil or a little bit of some people use coconut oil or stuff, but olive oil works great for us. Or jojoba oil. Jojoba is a great oil, and I use it on their hair, massaged it as a baby, massage the hair, massage the scalp and stuff. And then as they got older, you can start introducing other products. Keep it simple. Okay, I have a full playlist on babies hair. So as they get older, I don't know how old your baby is, you want to start introducing stuff. I would not introduce protein treatment, deep conditioning, all this stuff to a brand new baby. I will introduce that later on. Some kids come out of the womb with a big afro. My youngest daughter came out with the womb with long hair. She had like silked up hair. She had like what do I call it? She had a wrap, like a head wrap. Let me see let me see. Can I find the picture of her hair? Okay, yeah, I do have a picture of her hair. So I'm gonna show you a picture of my daughter's hair when she was born, my youngest daughter. When she was born, she came out with this. Okay, this was she was born on the 15th of May. So this nearly 1.5 months. So this is my daughter, 1.5 months. She came out looking like this. Okay, when she was 1.5 months with that silk type, hair type 1A or 1B hair. With this hair, the only thing that was on her hair on this day, this is how her hair stayed shining, looking like this. The only thing that was on her hair was water and olive oil. That was it. So as she got older, and I'm trying to tell you that there's a progression in children. As your baby gets older, you might want to introduce some other stuff. Even introducing like Jamaican black castor oil, you have to be very careful because sometimes it causes itchiness, and that's because it's a detoxifier. It detoxes the hair, it detoxes the scalp. And if you're using fake castor oil, you can have issues. Always do a patch test, test the baby's hair. Always do a patch test. So as my daughter got older, what happened? Our hair changed. Okay, so our hair changed. So I'll show you, this is our hair. And so to tell you that natural hair, things change, we have to understand the hair, especially as parents. So our hair changed, and I'm going to show you what our hair looked like. So when our hair changed, this was our hair 3 months after I showed you our looking like Slick James. Okay, Slick James down the street. Our hair changed, it became more curlier. So at this point, I would say our hair is, if your hair type, is a 2C. 2C because it's straight, but it's curly. So our hair changed. Now, this is a drastic change that happened. Let me show you. So at this point here, once our hair changed, I was still doing the olive oil with the water. But at this point, I added just a little bit of shea butter. Just a little bit of shea butter because I kind of had that dry patch. So a little bit of shea butter and a little bit of castor oil, just a little bit, just to lock in that moisture. Then later on, our hair changed again. Okay, so we're going to stop sharing. I'm going to add the next look in her hair. So that was, remember, that one was when she was about, was that 5 months? Yeah, that was 5 months when her hair changed curly. So when she was older, so this hair, I'm going to show you, she and her sister, this was a month later, just a month later from that small curly look. This was what happened with her hair. So let's see. So this was her hair when her hair was just 1 month over. You can see by the date, if you guys are looking at the date, this was November. The last one was December. Just a month later, our hair changed again. Let me see if I can make it bigger. So you can see, yeah, that's a beautiful sister. But you see our hair changed again. It was much fuller, but it still changed. So with this, I still kept on that routine of just a little bit of shea butter, still olive oil, no conditioner in terms of, nothing really heavy because her hair was fine. It was like that, but it was getting thicker. Okay. So now the most drastic change. So after that, she reached a point with all babies. They are going to reach a point when their hair will thicken up even more. Let me see if I have a picture or something of that fact. Do I have a picture or something? Man, I think I deleted that one. But what I'm trying to say is that as they get older, even to toddler age or even to older age and stuff, their hair will change in texture. So just imagine that child that I was just talking to you guys about. This is her when she was going towards the verge of puberty. So towards the verge of puberty, this is what happened. That is her hair right there. Where are the curls? The curls come, but the curls, come only when her hair is clean. This one was washed day, her hair was thick or whatever. This one is when she's doing the deep conditioning. She's doing all those things. We're doing conditioner, we're doing leave-in conditioner. We're doing more things to infuse moisture back into the hair. So you always have to assess your child's hair. What works one day, after our parents will come up to me, they'll say, oh, but my daughter, I used to use oils in her hair and that worked great. Now I just don't understand what's going on with her hair. It just is not responding to anything. I don't know. Your child might have gone through a growth spurt. Your child might have gone through another part in their life. So I hope that answers your question. Sorry I was so long on that, but I just wanted you to understand that as you care for your child's hair, keep it simple. Keep it simple, sis. Okay. So next, can you distinguish shedded hair and breakage? So shedded hair will have a white thing at the end, and breakage will usually not. Breakage is usually shorter. It's just breakage, like that. Okay. So next question. Hi, Discovery Natural. I have 4C hair, kinky, coily. Oh, just like me. What do you suggest to avoid knots? My hair curls a lot. So if your hair curls a lot, one thing that helps me is making sure my hair is well hydrated. And what I mean by that is that make sure that when you are moisturizing your hair, you are deliberate. You are making sure that the moisture is really going in. So some people will do something where they'll just spray their hair like this, and then they'll just put something and that's it. No, I purposely, I I really go in, and the ends of my hair, I add more moisture to it. If you've seen any of my videos where I'm doing my wash day routine or I'm moisturizing my hair, you notice I always put more stuff at the ends. Yeah, that usually reduces the knots. Now, if you see the knots that keep on coming, it might mean that's another thing. When do you trim your hair? When your hair starts being knotty, not the Naughty or whatever, knotty, Knotting. So when your hair becomes knotty, please chop out that knotty part and kick it away. So no need to hold on to the knots, huh? Okay. How much a day? Okay, so Lily, I think I've answered your question. So how much do you put a day? You have to assess your hair to see if your hair needs to be moisturized or what to do. Okay, so Isaac was asking about the men's live stream. Okay, so what I was trying to tell you was on Friday, I'm gonna have on my Facebook page, I'm going to have videos of different hairstyles for men and different posts about men's hair. And I do this like every now and then when I'll just show people, because I have people that follow me on my Facebook page, Discovery Natural. We're closing up to 200K right now. So there are boys, there are men that watch, there are men that come. So I do cater to that. I'll show you different styles from different stylists, men stylists. So I hope that helps out. Okay, what type of oils is best for 4C hair? Now, in terms of oils that are best for 4C hairs, the same oils that are good for 4C hair can be good for 3C hair, can be good for 4 hair, all these hair type, blah, 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 blah. You just have to see how you use them. So when you use oils, you want to use them either as an hot oil treatment. You have to know what the key thing is. What is the oil doing? So if I'm going to use an oil in my hair, I'll say, okay, my hair is itching. So what oil do I need for my hair? Oh, I need neem oil. I need maybe peppermint oil, maybe all this stuff. Okay, so that's how I assess it. Now, when you say 4C hair, if you're thinking about an oil as a sealant, I will say castor oil because it's thicker. But if you have thicker hair, like you're saying 4C hair, if you have thicker hair, but it's finer, will I say you should use castor oil? No, because it's kind of heavy, in your hair. So maybe you take something like almond oil or or avocado oil, something of that. So you always have to try and educate yourself. You're already on YouTube. We have a playlist on how to use oils in your hair, your natural hair. So check it out. Is it true that the longer the hair, the more shedding? Yeah. No. Yes and no. Shedding usually sometimes have to do more with internal. So sometimes and your hair always sheds. Now, the reason why people are saying the longer your hair is, and I think I probably know where you got that information from, but the reason why some people say the longer your hair is, the more shedding is because they're saying when your hair is longer, it might appear to be more shedding, but it could just be one strand of hair curled over and over on itself that looks as if shedding. Just because your hair is longer doesn't mean it's supposed to shed more. Your hair is probably shedding more if you have something internal going on. So breakage is usually tied towards your hair being dried or your hair not having the right nutrients, so it's just weak, so it's breaking, or you're putting too much tension in your hair. But shedding usually has to do with more internal, what is going on in your health. Maybe you are lacking some nutrients, maybe things of that sort. So look at it more that way. So that's why I say yes and no. Okay. Oh yeah, and see, thank you. A big shout out to Maralu Beauty. Thank you so much. I just saw that. See, that's exactly what I was explaining. Thank you so much, and a big shout out to you, Maralu Beauty. Okay. So let's see. Hey, hi, Samuel, David. Yeah, welcome, welcome. She says, hi, Auntie Shola. Oh, my dear. I just want to say thank you for the DIY fenugreek conditioner. It changed my hair game. So you guys see, just like Samuel, David, please do check out the fenugreek. So you just have to go on YouTube. And as I said, go on YouTube, search for Discovery Natural Fenugreek, and you can try and make that DIY fenugreek conditioner and see how it works for your hair. I'm glad it works for your hair. Thank you. Bijou, bijou. Thank you so much. Okay. So, Nada, I think I answered your question earlier with another question. Okay. Okay, so I think I answered Thinks the little one. Let me scroll back. She's saying that I should answer a question again. Yeah, I've answered your question. So I'm just going down the list. We have quite a number of people asking questions. And so I'm just going down the list. And also, if I don't answer your question today, that is why I want you to go to my Amazon page. It's the one scrolling right there. I'm going to pop it up on the screen for you guys. Go to my Amazon page because tomorrow I'm going to be on Amazon and you can also ask your question on there. So I'm going to put it up on the screen again. So this is the Amazon page. Okay, so let me pop it up on the screen. And so tomorrow I'm going to go live. So this is what I'm saying. This is when you can catch me live. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday, 12 p.m. Central Time. And also Sunday at 2 p.m. You can catch me live, ask me questions. Amazon, usually that's the link right there. I'm putting it back on the screen. When you ask me questions, we answer. I would love, love, love to have you guys ask me questions on there. And you can catch me tomorrow again and I'll be live again. So let's go on to the next question. The next question is, what's the best product for natural hair? There's no best products for natural hair. You have to see your hair needs, what your hair needs is, and then look at the products available to you, depending on what type you like. If you are more of a DIY person, we have a full playlist of DIY products that you can make yourself and test it out, see if it works for you. If they don't work for you, then you can go on our Amazon shop, as I put out the link for you all to see. You can go on our Amazon shop and then you can go on there and search for products. You can go on our YouTube, see how I use the product, ask me questions, test out the products for yourself. But understand the purpose of the products, what the product is doing, why you need it, why you don't need it, and things of that sort. Okay, Oluwashikemi said, Shikemi, okay, says, I did a length check today and I've only gained 2 extra inches since my last check in September. I'm consistent with my regimen. What could I be doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. That could be how your hair grows. 2 inches is a good amount of hair. So that's like this. That is good. So people usually say you grow half an inch to an inch. Okay, half inch to an inch per month. So that was September, October, November, December. We are just in January. So that's 3 months and you got 2 inches. Keep on doing it. You're not doing anything wrong. Keep on taking care of your hair. Be consistent. Make sure you take care of your ends and baby it, take care of it, and eat your nutrients. Eat your nutrients. And if DIY works for you, do your DIY. If hair products work for you, you do your hair products. But always stay consistent. So keep doing what you're doing. There's no rush. And don't compare your hair with someone else. Okay? Please don't compare your hair with someone else. Okay, so yeah, let us go to the next question. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, all right, Mona says, I discover natural. Enjoy your content. Thank you. Your baby girl is your twin. Yes, she is. Oh. Please, whenever everybody says, oh, you look like your mother, she's like a pretend. She's like, oh, I don't want to look like my mom. And I'm like, hey, hey, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Hi, Joy. Hey, Joy is another member of Facebook group. Thank you so much, Joy. And Joy is always on the live chat. Thank you so much. So Joy said, hi, Shola, is Discovery Natural your full-time job? I believe you are the hardest working influencer in natural hair community. So because Joy asked the question, we have come to another fun fact about me is natural hair, Discovery Natural isn't my full-time job. And because of that, I will have to go over to, I have so many channels. I'll have to go over to my other channel. So Joy wanted to know Discover Natural. No, I am professionally, let me see. So this is my family channel, and my family channel is called DN Vlogs Live right over here. So you guys can follow our family channel if you want to. And so this is our family channel. Weird things that I did was like making puff-puff. So we do a lot of family things and stuff. And I do a lot of fun videos. You guys can, how to make money, different things like scam by YouTuber, braces updates. So everything, I don't lotion. See, this is where I told you I don't put lotion on my body. And it gets some funny things, and you get to my husband. Some things I show, you know, my waist, my workout, and other things. So I have my family channel. Also, over here, you can also find out things about what I do, you know. So DN Vlogs Live, job, my real life, my job, you know, what I do in a day, all that stuff. So I usually share everything. Yeah, so too much information, so this one really goes in and tells to you what everything I do, but feel free to join if you want to. But to answer your question, Discovery Natural isn't my full-time job. I have I'll call it a 9 to 5. It's not really a 9 to 5, is whenever we need you, we'll call you. Okay, but I have a full-time job, that I've had for over how long? I'm gonna age myself right now. I've had it for nearly 25 years. I just aged myself. Did I? Yeah. Nearly 25 years I've had this job. So I'm actually I build software. I'm a software specialist. So I'm a geek in hiding. Okay. Natural is my stress reliever. Okay. When we have our 9 to 5 job, sometimes we need something that is not that kind of thing. And hair is my passion. So whenever I'm done, when I say I work at night, yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I do, you know, technology. I built big softwares, you know, not apps, but big corporation software. And that's always fun. But I've been doing it since I was 21, 20. Yeah. So natural is not my full-time job, but just to let you guys know. But I love Discovery Natural. I love DM Vlogs. Like, I love my different pages I have on social media. I love interacting with people. And somebody asked me a question yesterday. I was in a Clubhouse with Janelle Stewart. I'm sure you guys know her. Black is Beautiful. That's what she used to be called. And they were asking, what are you? Are you an introvert, extrovert? And to be honest with you, you guys might not know this. I'm actually an extrovert introvert. Extrovert introvert, meaning I'm usually, you know, friendly and everything, but sometimes I just retreat back into my cocoon. But I'm mostly an extrovert. So I love meeting people, but there are sometimes that I'm just like so exclusive or whatever. But that is just a little bit more about me. TMI. Okay, so going to the next content. Thank you so much, and I want to say a big shout out to Sparkles. Sparkles she's like a subscriber. Yay! Welcome to the club, and thank you if you've been here working with me for a long time. If there are other people that are still considering, should we subscribe? Yeah, I've told you all about me. I'd like to get to know you more. So Nada says, my hair is damaged from hair straighteners. I did it once. It was perfect. No problem. Second time I did it and it damaged my hair. Every time I brush my hair, it falls out. Do you have any advice? Okay. I've never straightened my hair. I want to do it this year. I've got the tools. I've got everything I wanted. That's the risk we take. Okay. People would have said, oh, you should have used a heat protectant or heat protectant, blah, 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 blah. But those are the risks we take. And somebody will say, oh, you can just use a protein treatment to strengthen your hair back. It might work for you, it might not. You might just have to transition. So with heat damage hair, you might just have to do the same thing you did when you transitioned from relaxed hair. I'll say be very gentle with your hair. I'll say for now, while your hair grows out, you might want to do like protective styling or do styles that you're not constantly touching your hair all the time. So that's my advice for you. It's just one of those things that happen. Some people have been able to grow out their hair damage, but you have to be very, very gentle with your hair. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I have. Okay, so let me scroll through. Okay. Oh my goodness. I want to say thank you, D. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the $5. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna go after this live chat. I'm gonna say thank you to everyone that donated, either on Facebook where you can donate stars. So right next to your comment, you can put stars if you want to, or you can do super chat like D. Welcome, super. And D, once I have my microphone set up, I have this app on my microphone that will clap for you all when you guys donate. So woohoo! I didn't hook it up yet, so this says, is it bad to leave your hair in two-strand twist as a protective style? Someone told me that it can cause tangles in your hair. I have 4B fussy hair. No and yes. I'll say no, it's not bad if you are taking care of your hair while it's in those two-strand twist. If you are moisturizing your hair well, then you won't have the tangles. But if you are not moisturizing your hair and your hair is getting drier and drier, your hair can start tangling up. So if right now my hair, you guys will think that I just started taking out my hair because I'm going to wash my hair, but my hair is in two strands. See, my hair is in two strands, and all my hair was in two strands, but I took down this part, and then I was running late for this live stream, so I just put this like this. So you guys don't want to see this mess on my head. But anyway, so you just have to make sure you are moisturizing your hair and you'll be fine. Okay. So let me see what other question. Dolores says, is Ambuno a good takedown product? Yes, for matted hair. Yes, the takedown cream is around $30. That is too expensive. Oh my goodness, $30? Where do you see that? Let me check. Wait, don't spend $30. No. So Dolores, this is what, sorry, I'm yelling. My daughter's like, Mom, you yell too much. So what am I doing? Dolores, my dear, this is what you want to do. You want to go to my Amazon page, okay? When you get to my Amazon page, you want to go here, DIY homemade recipes. You see right there? I'm going to make it bigger for you. You go to my Amazon page, amazon.com/shop/discovery natural. You go to DIY homemade recipe. Click on it. Once you click on it, you're going to come here. Once you come here, you see this? $8. $8, and that will last you probably like 2 months or more. This is it. You buy this. Okay? That's what you do. And you save that money. Take that money, put it in your child's bank account. If you don't have a child, or if your child are grown, you put it in your, for the rainy days, for the dry days account, saving account, save that other money. Now you buy this Ambuno, and when you get to this page, you scroll down. Already on this page, I've made it so easy for you guys. I have a video on that page. If you see anything that I'm using on Amazon, I usually will attach a video on that page. That's the way Amazon works. I try to work very hard so that I attach videos to my products that I suggest. So if you go to that product, you will see how to use the Ambuno. So the Ambuno will come packaged like this. And what you do is you just take it out and you take the right amount, pour it inside the hot water. Now you take it, you strain it off. Please strain it off. When you strain it off, then you can take it, see, and you use it on your hair. And that is how our hair was a little bit matted hair, and that is it. So once you use it, you take your comb, even your finger, you can see it detangles really well, and then you can even apply it on the scalp to wash the hair if the hair is quite dirty. So I am saving you $22. So please, 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 please don't spend $30. Okay? So that is too expensive. Oh, $30? No, no way. Okay, so let me see if I missed any questions. I think I did. I have a feeling I did. Okay, so how do you detox your hair? Two ways I detox my hair. One way is I use Kadima as a hair detox treatment, like a cleanser. So I will use that when I'm too busy to make my DIY. If I'm not busy to make my DIY, some things that I do is I'll use a clay mask. Okay, I'll use a clay mask to detox my hair. Or if I don't want to use a clay mask and my hair just needs a little bit of a kick in the behind, I could use apple cider vinegar mixed with some water. I could also do a scalp scrub if I want, but most of the time I just use my Kadima products, but it's all up to you. And that product usually lasts me a good 2 months, 3 months, okay, about 3 months or so. So thank you so much, Marina. Thank you, love. Really appreciate it all. Yeah. So, oh yeah. So see, Kelly, thank you so much, Kelly. Kelly says probably with bentonite clay. Yes, yes. So you see, so if you want to know how to use clays in your hair, I have a full playlist on YouTube. Just search for Discover Natural Clays. So I've used different kind of clays before, so that wherever, anywhere you can find the different kind of clays and stuff. Okay, let's go to the next question. So I also had a question from Zuki for Life. So Zuki for Life, I say Zwa because I used to live in Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso, and OUA Ouagadougou. So it's Wa. So that's why I said Swa. Okay. Oh, okay. So we've been on for 2 hours. But it says, how often should a high porosity girl like me do a ACV rinse? I will say it all depends on your hair. For some people, they don't have to do it so often. I'll say start off with once a month. If your hair is like, okay, maybe try twice a month if you wash your hair every week. Okay, but personally, I only do it when needed. If my hair starts getting dull and I just need a kick in the derriere, I'll do that. So yeah, you just have to test it out. I've not done one in a long time. In a long time. So oh wow, thank you so much. I want to go to Joy. Joy just gave $10. Where I've not yet got down there. Let me see if I can quickly get there and give her a big shout out. A big shout out to Joy Banks. Joy, girl, you've been rocking me. Joy, she's gorgeous. She has this girl. You guys should join our YouTube, Facebook group. It's free. Just search Facebook for Discover Natural Group. She has beautiful hair. So Joy just gave us $10. I really appreciate you, Joy. And Joy says, glad to know you're a software developer, inspiring to know Black women working in information technology. Yes, it is. Let me tell you a quick story. So story time. I need to have let me tell you, thank you so much, Joy. So a quick story. I need to do a banner. I always say this, that I'm going to do a banner for my story time, but maybe this will work. Maybe this will work as my banner. Okay, so this is my banner for story time. It's so cheesy. So story time. When I went to college, I was the only Black sister in my department. Back in the 90s, I was the only Black person in my department as a woman. And that is so funny because in addition to that, I was fresh from the plane. I had the thickest accent. I didn't understand what the teacher said because the teacher spoke so fast. my computer teacher, one of my computer teacher was from Germany, and I could hardly understand. I sat in front of the seat for years, for like 2 years. I was the only girl in all my classes. All my classes were filled with a few white guys, a lot of Indian guys, and one African or the other, who everybody was always trying to set me up with. I'm like, why? Because I was from Africa, so they thought that I should be hooking up with this African guy. I'm like, I'm just here. I was out, I was 16, 17. I just turned 17 and I started college in this country. I didn't know anybody, couldn't even drive, I couldn't even drink, I couldn't do anything. So it was a struggle, but we succeeded. So we graduated. I graduated when I was 20. I just turned, well, I hadn't turned 20 yet when I graduated, and with a double major and a minor. But it was one of those things that Joy's messages comes to me. So if you have daughters and sons and they want to go into a career that seems to be dominated with only male, with only one sex or whatever, tell them, okay, don't let them feel intimidated. I tell my daughter, I say, don't feel intimidated. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do, and don't let anybody stop you. So, yeah, I just had to say that. Thank you, Joy. So, yeah, but anyway, let's go back. Thank you so much, Joy. Let's go back to the questions and answers and stuff. Okay, so I have a couple of questions and then I'm going to wrap up. Okay, so hi there, Deborah. How are you doing? Yeah, my daughter still has the same smile. Eniela does, yeah. Okay, so where did we stop off? Because I don't want to miss out on anybody's question. So how do you join Amazon? Somebody wanted to know how to join Amazon. The link is scrolling right there. So you just go on there and click follow. That's how you join Amazon. Right now, I think we're nearly 1,000 people. So that's how cool it is. If nearly 1,000 people love it. So you guys, if you're missing out. Okay, okay. Because I'll see you there tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Hi, Roy. So a big shout out to Roy S. Ford. You guys should check him out. Is my brother down the street? No, Roy. I think Roy, are you downtown? Yeah. So Roy is one of my Houston YouTube content creators. He is amazing. If you're a content creator, you guys have to check out his channel. He is amazing. And Roy says, I love your interviews. That is what I'm going to start doing more on my live streams. Roy, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, Roy is natural also, all you people. And Roy is an amazing guy, ladies. Anyway, thank you, Roy. Glad to have you on here. It's always a pleasure. Okay, so see me blushing. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So Pat is all the way from Chicago. Hi, Pat, all the way from Chi-Town. I miss my Chi-Town. Used to be there every couple of months. Drive all the way from Milwaukee through the snow to Chi-Town to buy my Nigerian food. I miss it. I've not been able to go back since 2 years ago because of, you know what, that thing that we don't like that makes us cover up our beautiful smiles. So she says, hello, everybody. I'm from Chicago. Why do people tell me it's hard to take care of natural hair? I'm new to this. People tell you that because people complicate things. People do too much. People don't understand their hair. People make the mistakes we're talking about now. So if you are new to this, be simple. Try simple things. Join our Facebook group. That will make things much easier. You won't be listening to those people that tell you this and that. Oh, girl, you want to be natural. It's going to be so hard. You're not going to be listening because you're going to have a nice group of sisters and brothers and people to help you out. So please, you are new at this. Please join our group. And it's a wonderful group and we love it. It's very clean. We keep it clean there. So it's not going to be cluttered like some other places. So thank you so much, Pat. And feel free to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. And yeah. So let me see other one. Oh, awesome. Oh, thank you, Keitha. Yeah, so I try my best to answer people's comments and stuff. So yeah, and can I just say this? Some people tell me, they say, girl, how do you do all this? I thank God that I have a supportive spouse. So I want to give a big shout out to my husband for just allowing me to take all this time to just hang out with you guys to answer your questions. And just, I love what I do. And even when he's on the road, he's always telling people, oh, you should subscribe to Discovery Natural. I'm like, he's my pimp, okay? When I say my husband is my pimp, I say that in the terms of is always when the store and when we're in the checkout. There was one time we were at Aldi's and when checkout and there was a lady with a lovely natural hair. I was so tired. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, just and then my husband says, I like your hair. Now for my husband was like, I like your hair. And I looked at him, I'm like, oh, here we go again. And she's like, oh, thank you. And she's looking at me and I'm like, oh, your hair is pretty. And he's like, give her your card. And I'm like, oh, sorry, sis, this is my pimp. Okay, this is my card, calling card, call me. So, so she's like, oh, wow, you do natural. And I'm like, yes, I do. And my husband's like, yeah, you should talk to her. She talks to people. She'll respond back to you. I was like, thank you, my love. So, yeah, so my husband is my pimp. And so are my friends. Too bad we've not gone to any shows lately because of, what, the thing that makes us cover our mouth. But yeah. So yeah, so Obi, hi Obi, how are you? Says good evening, ma. Your daughter's hair is really good. Please, have you ever shaved her hair? Nope. I never, ever, ever, ever shaved any of my kids' hair because number one, I didn't have any reason to do that, And number one, is not against some people it's culturally needed, some people it's their religion. I didn't see any purpose to doing it. My youngest daughter never lost her hair. My oldest daughter, her hair at the back fell out. Then it came back with proper care. Okay. So even when her hair fell out, I still moisturized this hair and I kept it to little bumps or some. Yeah. So, okay. And Garrett says, how to make my 4B hair super curly. Now, if you wash your hair and your hair has some curls in it, you could enhance those curls. So you could add after moisturizing it, you could add some gel to lock in those curls. Or you could, or you could just twist it or don't bad too much and then it gives it some kind of waves and stuff. But to automatically make it curly like somebody that is like a 3C or whatever, a very, very curly wavy on its own, no. Please do not put a texturizer because texturizer will change it. It's like relaxing your hair. Do you? Okay. Blessing, there's a playlist. I already talked about that called How to Grow Natural Hair. Check it on our YouTube channel. And welcome, Blessing. Welcome to our group. Welcome to our Facebook page. Please, if you are new here, click the subscribe button. And Blessing says, my hair is damaged. I just cut it. Today I am local now. Okay. So with your hair being damaged and you want to grow your hair fast, it takes patience. Enjoy your hair right now. Learn your hair. Keep it moisturized. Massage your scalp. Just don't rush. Don't have any rush. Since you cut the damaged hair, think about it as a fresh start. Okay? Fresh start. There's so many, like sometimes I feel like cut my hair, but you guys be like, don't cut your hair. So the same thing, Sharice, same thing I'm telling Blessing, I'm telling you too. I do have a playlist on how to grow natural hair. It's so much more. Okay, take care of your inside and then take care of your hair. Olaitan Obidiran, Obidiran says, I hope I said it right. Says, hello, how can I treat bald spot? This have been noticed since I had my kids and I had chopped off my hair several times. It still grows back bald spot. I would say number one, if you have access to a trichologist, go see a trichologist. Number two, and then depending on your age, some women start balding. I think it's called centrifuge alopecia or something like that. But they start balding in the middle, but only a professional can assess what is causing that problem. Some people will start balding, like right there, and the balding will just start spacing out. Please see a specialist about it. I don't want to diagnose anything because I'm not a doctor, but I'll say go see someone about it. Some people say, oh, just rub castor oil, rub aloe vera. On my Facebook group, Discovering Natural Group, there are some people that have used aloe vera and castor oil, and that area has grown back. Yesterday, a lady posted progress, and her hair has done so well. So you have to go to our Facebook group and look for that post. And that post, it's a wonderful post. I mean, I just was like, wow, she did all this, but she understood her hair. I don't know if she saw a doctor before, but hopefully that will help you out. Okay. Hi, Omotayo. Omotayo says, how often can you use rice water? And can it be used as a leave-in? Personally, I don't use rice water on its own as a leave-in. I'll mix it with something else if I do want to use it as a leave-in. But you have to be careful with rice water because rice water is protein, and so people, their hair can't stand too much protein. So when you are leaving it in, you can cause dryness and breakage and all that stuff. So you have to understand your hair, understand what your hair is going through, understand what your hair needs to do. Okay. So I've already answered this question earlier on what products are best for natural 4C hair. I've answered it already. So T Ade says, any tip for 40s? Hey, we're in the club. So gray hair, henna versus box dye. I've not used any, even though I don't, some people say I don't look it. I am in my 40s. Okay. So I'm already in the 40s. We're right there with all of you. So henna works for some people. I don't have much to say about it because I've not done any research on it. If you come to our Facebook group, I keep on talking about Facebook group because you find several people that will answer a question. I know Sophie knows a lot about henna. I don't know if Deborah, I don't know. They are on here somewhere, so they might have chimed in to answer a question. But go to our Facebook group and join it. I'm going to go here and just go join it and stuff. So let me see if, yeah, I did share this, but join it. Once you join it, it usually takes us a minute or so, but we always kind of like approve people and let you in. Just ask your question there and people will answer you. But if I don't know something, I won't answer. So sorry about that. Okay, so Kitty says, I use cocoa butter to moisturize my hair with olive oil, almond oil, vitamin B, and jojoba and black castor oil. So far, so good. How often should I use the cocoa butter? I don't want to overdo it. If you don't want to overdo it, start off once a week. If your hair needs, maybe twice a week, and see how your hair does. It's only you that can judge how often to use some stuff. Because I don't know what else you're doing. Maybe are you drinking enough water? Maybe you are. Maybe some people don't drink enough water and they need to moisturize their hair more. So, yeah. Okay. Hi, Venetia. So, hi, you're new here. Welcome, welcome. I am glad you are enjoying every bit of it. Thank you so much. I hope you can come back every Sundays or even join us on Amazon Live every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And if you have Clubhouse app, I'm there. And my name is Shola Awe, but my user handle, which is easier for you to understand, is Natural Hair. One word, Natural Hair. And you'll be able to find me there. Okay. Hey, hi, Sukali Sugar. Hey, welcome, welcome. Okay, so yeah, so Sukali Sugar, I love that. Says your channel has taught me a lot, and I like that you are all the way open, honest, and transparent with us. Thank you. Thanks for your content and keep up the good job and be blessed. You to be blessed. Bishu. Okay, thank you so much. Love you. Thank you. Wow, thank you, Ladybug. Oh, see, I need to say this up because every time when someone, I'm gonna do a or something, an announcement or something. Thank you so much, Ladybug, for subscribing. Please turn on your notification. You guys, this is my newest friend. Thank you so much. I have it on my Amazon shop, but I wish I had set it up now because I want to just click on it and it go woohoo. I know that's going to be annoying after a while, but anyway, thank you so much. Oh, big shout out to you guys. Thank you, Marula. Yeah. Okay. So let's go on. Someone says, any advice to how to stop breakage in 4C hair? A couple of things you could do. You could go and you can check out the breakage playlist on our channel, or you can also try and see what are you doing to cause the breakage. Could it be that you are combing your hair while it's dry? Could it be that you are not moisturizing your hair enough? Could it be several factors? Could it be that the way you sleep, you just let your hair be free and nutty, and when you're having, fun in the sheets, your hair is rubbing and rubbing and rolling and stuff? I know I lock that thing down when I have to have exercise, a little bit of TMI. But anyway, there are days that things get all crazy and the bonnet comes off, but I'm like, I go and I keep it keep it together. See, whenever I get tired, that's when the real me comes out. The unprofessional me goes out of the window like pew, and then the shola or now after hours comes out. Oh, poor me. Hi, Rachel. So Rachel has a YouTube channel. You guys go check her out. Rachel, you need to come and see me because I would like to show you some of your videos on our Facebook page. So contact me, send me a contact, okay? Yeah. Hi. Okay, so we have Marlon Burns says single dad of 4. Oh my goodness. Need help with lights and rent. Please help me. Oh, thank you. Oh gosh. This just breaks my heart. Okay. I thought you had a natural question, but okay. Let me just put that out there. So okay. So now Obi says, please, my daughter is 1 year or 4 months. I do protective styles for her for 1 month. Is that okay? Please, what should I do? Okay, so let me tell you something. If that was my daughter, number one, what type of protective style are you doing? 1 month protective style on a 1-year-old. I'm not telling you how to do your child, but for me, if it's my daughter, protective style is like the longest is 2 weeks because I need to moisturize the hair. And I hope you're not putting extensions because, yeah, extensions can put a lot of tension on the child's hair. And childhood alopecia is not good because once you damage those hair follicles, it's very hard to regrow it because the hair is still changing in texture. So I would advise you not to keep it that long and not to use extensions in their hair, especially being that young. Okay. Someone had a question. Kylie says, can you grow your hair with wash and go? Yeah. But make sure you are just taking care of your hair, keeping it moisturized. You might encounter more single strand knots, but a lot of people grow their hair with wash and go, and it grows well. Think about like mahogany curls. Her hair is short now, but she grew her long hair and she was all just doing wash and goes, wash and goes, wash and goes. Yeah, that's all she did. Hi, Cute. Cute says, is it okay to detangle your hair with just water? I have sensitive scalp. You could. You could just understand that when you detangle your hair, really what you're looking for is something with slip. Some people detangle their hair with just oils. Okay, I've done that before where I detangle my hair with oils. It was fine, but I prefer some kind of moisture, some kind of H2O with some slip in it. So that's why I mostly use conditioners. Okay. So let me see. Hi, African Diamond. How are you doing? Oh, thank you, Alika. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so Carol says, this is Carol from Boston. Hi, Carol says, Coral. Hi, Coral, not Carol. Coral. How often should I use black seed oil on my hair? Personally, I use it like if I'm gonna, let's say I'm not using my arugula oil for pre-poo, I'll just take black seed oil, mix it up with some olive oil, and use it as a pre-poo. So it's up to you. You could use it every day. I personally do prefer drinking my black seed oil. And then I'll mix a little bit in my oil mix, which I can use whenever I'm moisturizing my hair. Okay, so Dora says, please, I left YouTube to ask my question here because I think you are not seeing my question. Please, must castle oil always be black? I know the one you are talking about. I don't think I'm saying, yeah, I didn't see your question. But the castor oil, the light castor oil, those are the ingestible castor oil that some people use. From my experience, and this is why I don't use the light one, I've tested it before. I wrote a blog on it back in the early 2010, 2014 or whatever, 2016, thereabout. I compared, I did a test comparing, and I didn't see a grave difference. But I think the Jamaican black castor oil is more potent than the clear one. So that is why I use the dark one, the Jamaican black castor one. Now, if you cannot find the Jamaican black castor oil, or you don't have, I know you don't have access to Amazon, and you see the light one, you can try that out. So, but I personally prefer that. So, hey, hi Joe. Joe says hi. I love your pictures. Joe says hi. This is my first time on. You're a blessing on here. Appreciate you all the way from Berkeley, California. Hey, girlfriend. Hi, Joelyn. How are you? So Joe says, can I be allergic to shibe? You could. Is it that it's itching you? If it's itching you, it's probably that you're not allergic. Let me tell you why. Because shibe is, if you put shibe, the powder, on your scalp or it touches your skin, it takes a while. You're not supposed to let it touch your scalp or your skin. But then sometimes when you use it and the flakes kind of fall on you, it can cause some itchiness. But after a while, you get accustomed to it, and you get, how should I put it? Not accustomed to it, but you get used, yeah, I would say accustomed to it. It's not that you're allergic to it. Now, if you start developing rashes and stuff, stop it. Okay, stop it. You could also use shibe in such a way where you're spraying the water and stuff, like putting it in the water and spraying it in your hair. That works most for people that feel like they can't stand the itchiness and the dirt from the shibe or whatever. So just infuse it. Look on YouTube. Go to YouTube. I know you are on Facebook right now. When you have time, go to YouTube, and then I have a playlist called Shibe, or you can search for Discover Natural Shibe. You see me holding a spray bottle. I'll show you how to make that spray, and that works really, really well. Thank you, Rachel. Rachel says, you're doing an amazing job of educating us with a lot of information. I do appreciate it. I just followed you yesterday on Amazon. Oh, thank you, Rachel. You are amazing. And I hope you like the content out there. I have let me check. On my Amazon page, let me tell you how many live streams I have on there. So on my Amazon page right now, I have 52 live streams on there. Very good, very educational live stream. So, okay. Yeah, okay. So you might be allergic to it if you have atopic dermatitis. So I'll be very careful using it if that's the case. But only you knows how it is. So thank you, Nada. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Feel free to share my videos to people. If you see a video that helps you out, don't hoard it, okay? Be a sharer. Share this, share what God has given you. There's a song where it's like, share what God has given you. Don't keep it to yourself. Okay, I'm not gonna sing because I sing really badly. But share the video. Don't keep it to yourself. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, but I'm gonna just do a quick swipe through and see if we have any more questions. We are 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I think Cynthia says I am 55. Hi, Cynthia. Except for a few years between my late teens and my 20s, I've been natural. I have 3B, 3C hair, and I never do much to it before watching my channel. Now it is so healthy. Thank you. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for asking that question, for letting us not asking that question, for sharing your testimonial of just following simple routine. I try to keep it simple, but you are doing the work. I just tell you my experience, but you are doing the work, and you are amazing. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Cynthia. I appreciate you. Let me see. I'm just seeing if I have any other questions. that I missed. And then if not, we're going to stop right there. So I don't see any questions I missed. I want to say a big thank you to Dee for that super chat. Thank you so much. And also to Joy for the super chat. And let me see if I have anybody on YouTube that I might be missing. So I'm going to go over to YouTube and see, just make sure that I'm not missing anybody to say thank you to. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going over, excuse me 1 minute, because I really don't want to not say thank you to people. This is just me. Yeah, okay. So this is just me. So let me just go over to Facebook and just make sure everyone. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, so I'm scrolling through Facebook. I don't see much of anything. Okay, so if I miss out anything on Facebook, I'm going to respond back on Facebook. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that has come on. I want to say thank you to everyone that is following our Amazon page. Thank you, Mara Lou, for following our Amazon page. And also, Regina says, I couldn't thank you. Okay, it's 12 months, so okay, good. And someone says, Obi says, Mark, can my daughter who is, oh, no. She says, please, Mark, can my daughter who is 1 year start taking Biotin, or better still, what can I use on her hair? Please don't give her Biotin. Please. Give her good nutrients. Give her good food. Look at different foods that she can eat, different foods that are, foods that are good for her. Let her get her nutrition from her food. Please don't give her Biotin, because even giving adults Biotin, you have to be very careful with Biotin, because your foods already contain Biotin. But if you do an overload of Biotin, so many things happen. If you're not drinking liquids, you get acne, you get all this stuff. Please don't give her Biotin. Always talk to your doctor before you give your baby medication. Please. Someone has a question, and then we'll round it up for the night. Hi, good night. Can I use Jamaican black castor oil on my low porosity hair? Yes, you can. Little bit at a time. And I want to say a big hello to Beverly. Beverly, feel free to watch the replay. And on that note, I want to say it was so wonderful hanging out with you guys. It's now family time. So I'm going to go hang out with my family. Thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate you. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to appreciate you guys, love on you guys. And if you guys have any video ideas or anything you want to ask me, DM me, send me a message. My information is always available. Send me a message on Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, Instagram, if you don't have Instagram, leave me a comment and I'll always get back to you. I appreciate you so much. Have a beautiful Sunday, and have a nice holiday if you live in the US tomorrow. So take care and stay blessed. Bye. Love you guys. Bye, everyone. Mwah. Okay, bye, guys.